Okay, we're recording.
Torture.
That came about halfway through.
Sounded like torture.
It did.
Broken ball torture.
That's better.
Okay,
Justin, I got your messages. Hilarious.
Oh, by the way, hey Justin,
Oh, here we go. Yep.
you're a really good friend.
See, there you go. The moment I point it out, I just gotta keep pointing it out from now on, so I get all these nice compliments.
Now you're still a bitch.
There we go.
Please, I'm drinking water.
We love you, Justin.
DLC.
Hey Justin.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah,
That's the joke.
that's the bit.
That's the bit. Okay.
Okay, good. I'm glad other people got it.
The silence was killing me.
What's the point?
Hi,
Phoebe. Pepper, you have a perfectly good bed. Why are you flopping there? Oh, because you're within hand reach. Even though I'm stretching so far.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Recap.
Let's go.
Recap
Recap.
time! Yay!
Recap.
Wow.
Wow.
We're gonna recap
Shane.
all over this thing.
That's just Henri's life.
Yeah. So last session, your party found yourselves still deep within the minds of Morgana. Trying to figure out how to get through it all in one piece and still fulfill Zolamed's needs. And while you were down there, you encountered a doppelganger, and it got revealed that not only were that Mavis was a doppelganger for who knows how long, it was a couple of hours, but also that this doppelganger was part of a cult called the Paragon of the Poppy, a cult that none of you have heard of before, and that this doppelganger Ditto was mentioning, like, the cult was going to bring about the undeath of Sihonavan and the Arvoset Peninsula as a whole. You guys deduced that they were referring to a lit, something that was only ever thought of in theory and never in practice. And after you disposed of this doppelganger, you guys decided to go and look for Mavis. So you backtracked through the mines and got to where Henri had last seen her and saw signs of a scuffle, in fact, that ended with doing a detect magic that revealed that not only had Mavis fought back, but that she was most likely teleported somewhere against her will through conjuration magic. So, you guys called up Trailerine, had her do a quick scry on Mavis, tried reaching out to her in various ways. She is not dead, that much you know, but but it seemed to be like she was in a different plane of existence and was unable to take your calls.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Please leave a message. Okay, Boss and I on the same wavelength.
Funny you say that, because that's the exact same joke that you guys made in the session.
Oh my god.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Look, it's been 3 weeks. Give us a break.
See, that was the exact same joke. So, it doesn't surprise me that you said that. So, afterwards, you guys decided to see your mission through and look for a good lair for Zolamed, and you found a extremely big cavern system, a lot of exits, entrances, a nice place for Zolamed to incubate their clutch, and went all the way back through the mines of Morgana and contacted Zolamed. You contacted Zolamed before you did, and they decided, and they, trusting your judgment, was like, yeah, okay, I'll move. When you got back to the dragon, they decided to reward you. So you got some gold, you got some gems, you got a priceless painting that was missing for several hundred years, and you got a walking stick that was revealed to actually be the Rod of Lordly Might, the artifact you were supposed to be getting from the plane of Earth. Apparently, Zolamed had it in their hoard for a couple of centuries, at least, and just didn't have any use for it, and just gifted it to you guys. Didn't even know what it really was. Didn't care either. So that's what happened there, and let's see. And you guys met up with Count Flintfall, and he was like, "Yes, thank you for solving our dragon problem and giving us some materials to fix Miner's part of town. We should be up and running soon enough, in a couple of weeks, at the very least. Right now, the printing of money in Sihonavan a little bit at a standstill. Which obviously isn't good for the economy, but they got enough money floating around as it is. Sorry, had to get a little drinky drink. And then you guys departed from Morgana, some more renown under your belts, more gold to your names, and the Rod of Lordly Might, in your inventories. But unfortunately, down one person. And then you guys decided to take a long rest in the mountains of Morgana, not the mountains of Morgana, the adamantine mountains of Sihonavan, and you guys did some talking. Got some heart to hearts done. And that's pretty much where we left off. You guys took your long rest. You all gained the benefits of a long rest if you haven't done so already. And it is the next morning. The mood is a little somber without Mavis there, but you guys are comforted knowing that, at the very least, she is alive.
Confirmation, and then she's alive. Let's go.
I never said that she was dead.
You mean besides? I mean, I feel like you and Kate been saying that a lot.
No, but we got the confirmation last session that she was alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did two. So Trailerine tried to cast Scrying, but she couldn't see anything, which it doesn't really mean anything. I casted Sending, but because Mavis was in another plane of existence, it failed. So I panic casted another Sending. And this time it was able to connect.
Yeah,
She
I
was
remember
just
that.
unconscious.
Mm-hmm. Alive for now. We gotta get her.
Oh my gosh, she's not dead. You guys are so
Yet.
dramatic.
You know, here's the thing. Being dead could arguably be worse, because she could be tortured. Poisoned.
Yeah.
Submitted to horrible events.
Maybe it's
Hi,
too
lady.
old for that. She don't feel it no more.
Maybe the plane that Mavis is on is actually Mount Celestia.
They're like, I'm gonna cut one of your toes off. You don't say anything. Oh wait, your whole leg is gone. Damn, that sucks.
Goes to the other foot. Why are all of your toes here? Wouldn't too. What the fuck?
That would be some Mavis shit.
Fine, we'll cut off your fingers. Pulls off one of her gloves. Her middle
for fuck's
finger.
sake.
Her middle finger is like the only one that's wood. It's just like, how did you lose that? How do you think, motherfucker? Like,
Oh my gosh.
I just love the idea of Mavis being mostly wood, so people can't torture her properly.
hey, that's up to Kate. be fucking
Torture
wild.
proof.
You won't know unless you find her.
True that.
I guess we hop on. No, I have nothing. Actually, I will say that in the morning as we prepare, we are real close, I think, to the border of Ember is just like, when has a spare moment, it just is like in a very thoughtful pose, like facing looking towards the north as waiting for everyone else to
Yo,
get
pose it
settled.
up.
Yeah, I forgot to mention in the session recap, a person down in the mines whose name was Geo that we all forgot about until just now. I'm pretty certain.
Yeah.
Told everyone about how there was a werewolf queen kind of gathering an army in Zixclacia. Wonder how that's gonna get resolved. Teehee.
Well, I guess we'll see.
I'm gonna find
Yeah,
out.
on the next episode. And by the next episode, I mean the next season. Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Ember is just like sitting on a stump somewhere, cross-legged, or lost in thought.
Looking out at the border.
Yup.
You know what? I'll bite. Henry comes over in his Henry fashion with his middle-aged morning sweats that I'm feeling right now. Oh yeah, Bones, you're right here. I had a big old plate of Jamaican food and I got that salt sweat. That's what I made.
What the fuck?
Let's see. You know, I was thinking the other day. I feel like Henry would have a nickname for Ember. You know, from like their caravan days. They
Yeah.
didn't probably use in a while. And probably only says it when they're alone, more or less. He walks over. What does he say? Moonchild, you doing all right?
Oh, that's so cute.
Which I think kind of just startles her a little bit because it hasn't heard it in a little bit. Hi, cat. Really? Now's not the time. But she looks up and says, yeah, I'm doing fine. A lot has happened.
Yeah, it's been a pretty hectic couple of weeks. Pretty hectic couple of years.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll be home soon, and I think we're coming in just in time for a holiday.
Right. Should have kind of forgot about the holiday too.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking about
Uh,
now is
tr-
all the stuff I have to prepare for.
to refresh everyone's memory, you guys are on Thursday, day 202, if you want to look in the day by day, and the fall equinox, also known as autumnal harvest, is the upcoming Sunday, and then that Monday is Hunt's Mart, the bounty holiday celebrated by followers of Maleki.
Oh man, I forgot
Mhm.
that like I decided that Ember just considers her birthday the equinox because she doesn't actually know or care when she was born.
Yep.
Was that something that was
Shoot.
established since they were a kid?
Um,
Something that they, something they made later on.
yeah,
You know,
like when she was living with her dad, it was like never really cared specifically what day she was born. So it was either her dad or it was Mazira. It might have actually been Mazira that was like, you know what, fuck it, we'll celebrate it on the equinox.
Oh, that's cute.
Or either that or the first day of fall. I don't remember. I think it was the equinox. But yeah, I think Henri would know that then.
Yeah. How far away is the equinox? Again.
Equinox, it is 1, 2, 3, 3 days away.
Oh wow, 3 fucking days away. Holy crap.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Damn.
Ember is just like, shit, I forgot about the holiday coming up.
Yeah, it's your birthday's coming up.
So, yeah. I didn't really have anything planned for that.
I guess we better figure something out. I was I was gonna ask. I know you tend to lean more towards going out and doing your own thing when you usually have a break, because your mom and all. But if you need a break, you're always welcome back in Amos. I know I'm going up with Till, and I'm sure he would feel a lot more comfortable if you were there too.
Maybe I will. I know it's not my business, but I kind of want to follow up on Sia. But
All right, that's fine. That's
maybe,
fine. Yeah.
yeah, maybe I'll come.
All I ask is that you at least wait until after your birthday.
To-
I wouldn't want you to be alone.
I think I can do that.
All right, deal.
Thank you. We should get back to the.
Yeah, sounds like a great idea. I could use a nice bed and a warm meal. I've already kind of reached my laughing quota for the year. So
I'll admit it was a little weird to see you affected by that. Only because you're usually so dour and so
Stoic.
oh, it's like so sour faced.
I just don't find a lot of things I don't find a lot of things funny, at least not a lot of traditional things.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't know. Definitely was a weird time to be laughing, but I'm done with that. I got it out of the way for the year. So
Cut it out of the system. All right.
but maybe maybe I have the energy to get a laugh or two out more for your birthday soon.
Don't stress yourself on my account.
Yeah, probably right. I'll probably just creep you out more. It's whatever. We'll figure something out. But yeah, let's get going.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Tilda's been trying to cook breakfast and has lit water on fire.
Damn it, Till.
Yeah, turn back around. How
Till,
did you do that?
How did you do that? Listen, when we
don't
make it
know.
to Amos, we're gonna have a crash course because you're
Okay.
making me a little worried if we're capable of doing this.
Yeah.
Then your
How is the
magic
water
partially water-based? How is this happening?
Okay, no. My water is my water is storm-based. My magic is storm-based. That's not the same thing as water. Thank you very much.
Oh, fair enough. Still.
I think that water's winking at me. Let's dump this out and boil some more water. I don't know what you're going for, but
I just wanted to make oatmeal.
you say you want to make oatmeal. You have like a whole like pot filled with water. How much oatmeal were you looking to make?
Like oat soup?
Do you not use this much water?
No.
You will find
Oh.
that your oatmeal will become very unappetizing with that much water.
Oh.
Besides
I just know that you add water to oats.
You need the right amount of water. You were it looks like you were cooking water with a side of oatmeal. I'll show you how to do it when we get. How about I make you this bowl for you, and then we can.
I thought I could make it and make you guys breakfast while you talked, but I can't.
I appreciate the thought, Till.
I feel like Henry makes like the bowl of oatmeal that he makes his kids, which is just the oatmeal, but also like fruits cut up in a certain way. Not necessarily that it's a smiley face, but there's like some characters in there.
Oh, that's so fucking cute. Shut the fuck up.
I think he's just so used to making oatmeal that way that he makes it for Till without even thinking about it.
There's like the brown sugar and like the molasses inside of it, and it's like aromatic, and it's warm and like filling, and there's like the fruit in it that is like chopped up and stuff.
Yep.
It's a good oatmeal.
It's a way to trick
It's
his
more like a
kids to actually.
porridge.
It's a way to trick his kids to actually eat it because it's fun.
Yeah, it's more like porridge than oatmeal, but it's still good.
Yeah, little balanced breakfast with the appropriate amount of water.
Till was legitimately taking notes, just watching and like writing.
I want at the end of the campaign for Till to become the best chef in all the realm.
That's what their life post campaign is professional chef.
That'd be crazy.
I think though, while Henri prepares that, Ember's taking the remains of whatever is left of the other pot, and is like
the living thing that I accidentally created.
Yeah, like
Father, help me.
threw in shit you found around on the ground. Like, oh, Ember does like foraging stuff. Maybe this, and Ember's like,
Yeah,
I found a
exactly.
poisonous mushroom
No.
by accident. Like,
Does
like
does
not
oatmeal
poisonous
does
mushroom.
oatmeal usually have a garnish? Oh, this kind of looks like parsley. This grass here. Let me just.
It's just
Okay.
like crabgrass.
Till wouldn't put grass. Till wouldn't want to eat grass. Okay, Till thinks Ember actually forages grass.
That's gonna be a fun lesson if we ever get to that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So Ember's just like holding it away at arm's length, like nope, 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 nope.
Nope.
I may be immune to poison, however.
But he makes everybody a little bowl, probably with different little characters in him.
It's so cute.
Henri's such a dad.
The whole
It's
time.
a little bittersweet. It's a little bittersweet, like making this meal and serving it out to everybody, because there is a distinct lack of old women berating you over your shoulder that you can't but help notice.
It gives me the freedom I need, technically, for her not to butt in and take over the meal. So I'll take it. But that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, Henri's most
Okay.
definitely like super straight face making it.
You must not let them know.
That I
Fucking
have
legend.
emotions.
Feelings.
He's got like that butcher's precision, just like cutting up the fruit and shit. Little bear here, little sun here,
Oh my
little
god.
butterfly here.
It's like the really cute like bento boxes.
Exactly. Exactly. That's
Aw.
exactly what I'm thinking about. Yeah. But yeah, let's go.
Okay. So you guys eat, clean up your bowls, clean up your camp area, and depart. You get on your griffins. They've been fed and watered and everything like that. They're tacked up, and you guys depart for Nova Ether. You get there about like 2-3 o'clock. It wasn't a harsh or bad flight, but it was long enough that you guys did need to take that long rest, as you did going to Morgana. And you enter Castle Dalen airspace, and some people come out to make sure that you're who you are, obviously, because they can't just have random ass people flying above their castle. And you guys are led into the for some reason I want to call it a hatchery, but that's not what it's called.
The
Rookery?
aviary? Or rookery is probably better.
Yes. Yeah, the rookery. You guys are let into the rookery. You dismount off of your griffins, and word has been sent ahead to Trailerine that you all have arrived back in Nova Ether, in Castle Dalen more specifically. So you get to her office, and the guards there nod to you as they open the door, and Trailerine is standing at her desk as you all walk in. And she immediately says, Champions, I must know this first. How many people are aware of Mother Mavis's disappearance?
Only you.
Only you?
Archmage.
Oh, yeah, just you.
Well,
Only
Only you.
let's
We-
let's consider the fact that we did return to Morgana without Mace. So even if
Oh,
we didn't
no, I
directly,
fully lied. No, I lied.
Yeah,
I don't remember. I lied and said,
Till-
"Oh, she used her clerical magic to she had an
She was called
urgent like
away.
cleric thing."
right, okay.
I covered our bases.
There,
Yes.
did we do anything about Geo?
No, that's why I'm just full face lying. I don't want. Or-
we could just retcon it and say that you modified his memory. I don't care. He was
I
supposed to
don't
be
have
like a
modified
one-off
memory.
guy.
I have modified
Addie-
memory.
Yeah, Addie
do
does.
have it
Not
prepared.
prepared, but I would have prepared it to
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. Cool.
fucking
Cool. Cool.
fuck him
We
up.
can just fudge
Ooh.
this. Geo was like a one-off. He could have died, and I wouldn't have cared.
All right. That's fair. That's
Oh,
fair.
but the thing is, I like the idea of we just in the moment didn't think of it, and it's a possible thing in the future.
That's
Well,
just-
I'm
Geo
sure it's-
Geo isn't from Sihonavan. From
And-
Yeah, he's
Vexclesia.
from Disclesia.
Yeah.
Who's gonna
I
believe him?
I
Yeah.
also did prep modify memory and use the spell slot. Like click off the spell slot. Ooh, Addie would feel super icky about it.
I mean, I would have been fine if we didn't. It was just in the moment we didn't think about it.
Yeah.
It's also been 3 weeks.
Yeah, in the
For
last session, there
us.
was. In the last session, it was very explicitly stated that someone was going to use modified memory on Geo to
I
keep
think I
him
did
from.
say that.
Yeah,
I
you
do
did.
remember saying that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there was explicit like moves made to modify his memory. So
Yeah, because we kept him close.
Right.
Just
Right.
like specifically so I could bonk him.
Okay.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Geo's memory.
So
yeah,
then,
so,
so then, yes, only trailering.
Yeah, he
Okay,
remembers
perfect.
everything that happened. I just sort of erased the knowledge of Mavis' existence.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's totally not a weird, super morally gray thing to do.
Anyway,
Anyway.
Trailerine says, "Good, we are keeping it that way. I'm sure you all are aware of the decoration that that Mother Mavis has accumulated over her long life, from being in Sahanavan's army, from being on the war front, etc., etc.
And
It would be
what are we supposed to tell her family? What are we supposed to tell my family?
fuck. Hold on, I didn't think that through.
We do have the viable excuse for at least a few weeks that she's been called off to go do something.
Something on the war front. A powerful cleric is needed there.
This is out of character. Ugh. Yeah. So Trailerine says, for now, Mother Mavis is in the Styx Blinds, fighting the good fight and being a dedicated cleric there. I don't want to lie to her family. However, it would be a devastating blow on the morality of the entire country if they found out that Mother Mavis, the Monster Slayer, hero and champion of Sihonavan, had disappeared or died in some horrible accident. And it would actually be much better if she did the rites. They would be celebrating her on the day of heavy rain. There would be something else that we could do to live up to her memory. However, her being missing and not being able to contact her nor retrieve her would be absolutely devastating to the people. And we can't have that at all.
To be quite honest, I can give two shits about what the rest of the country thinks. At the end of the day, Archmage, you aren't going back home to her family. I am. I was supposed to be looking after her. Do you really expect me to go back home and just sit there straight faced, telling everyone that their grandmother, their mother is out there somewhere safe?
I don't know what to tell you to do. All I can want you to do is to keep this between all of us for as long as possible. And I know that's asking a lot of you, and you probably will not do it, but I would appreciate the effort.
I'll take it into consideration.
So already
That's
planning to immediately
probably
tell
the
her family.
best I am going to get.
Damn, Till
Glad we're on
has
the
that
same page now.
pathological demand avoidance like crazy.
Yep.
Telling me shit? Fuck you! Fuck you, and you're telling me shit.
I just think Archmaid's trailery and anything she says, they should do the opposite.
Believe her, she is doing her best.
Within this scenario, I believe that.
But is she though?
Anyway.
She is. Anyways, Trailerine says, she sits down at her desk and she puts her hand in her head and like massages her forehead and her temple, and she says, "And I would hope that you all have retrieved the rod of Lordly Might."
So
Yes.
funny story, wasn't in the plane of Earth.
No, it seems
It wasn't in the plane of Earth.
Nope. The dragon had it.
Yes, it seems that whomever your contact was for
Bold
what
face
is it,
lying to you.
the council in the kingdom, the plane of Earth. It was a council, right, or parliament?
Something like that. You can go on. I can give you the detail.
Yeah, whomever your contact was for within the parliament of the plane of Earth, lied, saying that they had the rod.
Well, Eridonis did most of the correspondence, so perhaps I will be
Oh.
taking that up with him.
Oh well, he got duped then. My, what a powerful wizard. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I have as much beef with Eridonis as Mavis does with Sylvester.
Yours is more warranted, though.
Yeah, he called me a shit wizard.
He's
He's a
did.
bitch.
Yeah, Amber just side eyes at Addie and she's like, "Oh, what a great powerful wizard."
look, a lot has been happening, and Addie's like just a little bit salty about everything right now.
Yeah.
So Trailerin continues and she says, "Be that as that may, retrieving the rod was the main prerogative of going to Morgana, and no matter how you retrieved it, whether you went to the plane of Earth or not, we thank you for your service of doing all of these dangerous quests again. Do not fear, you will be recompensated. Am I saying that right?
Right. Compensated?
I
Just
was
compensated.
trying to say something else, but yeah, compensated duly for your service, especially in Morgana, where um actually I forgot to ask, what's the debriefing? Please debrief me on everything that happened.
We give the summary of what happened.
Yeah.
God speaks from our mouth.
Trailerine,
Yeah,
Oh,
we
wow.
in our fucking jaws.
Trailerine, and Cricket and Alito are there, obviously. Cricket retrieves various parchments for Trailerine as she writes everything down. And after she's all done, Trailerine's like, "Thanks." Um, I forgot where I was going with this. Morgana may not be in the best condition, for the next several weeks, but as long as they are up and running by the winter solstice, I'm sure everything will be fine. The printing of the printing, the mintery of the copper, silver, golds, and platinums in the country will probably be taking a toll, but I'm sure we can look into the treasurer's coffers and do something about that here in Castle Dalen rather than punish those in Morgana for things completely out of their control. And champions, you did not kill this Zolamed dragon. If they happen to go back on their word and start causing havoc throughout Sihonavan, be warned, they and their clutch will have to die.
Understood.
Fine by me.
However, I will say Zolamed seemed rather keen on being left alone. I don't think they would risk their infant clutch.
It might be in maybe your best interest to establish communication with Zoldamed.
I will warn. Very pushy about having a wizardly assistant. Just like. Just perhaps don't mention you're a powerful wizard. Just saying. Sorry, continue, Ember.
What if we wrangle up some reject from the university to go and be his assistant? Why not?
No.
I would not wish
Even
that
though
on any poor bastard.
Make a hell of a book though once it gets out.
Hey, Ember,
Yeah.
as they are discussing that, you see Cricket's ear twitch.
Interesting.
Can I get
No.
can I get a reading on Cricket? Like, is this an interested or is this a or what's going on here?
Vibe check.
Oh yeah, you can insight check Cricket. Let me just bring up their fucking character sheet. Hold on.
Talking to Cricket is on my list of things to maybe do during downtime. That's a dirty 20 for insight.
You want to talk to Cricket? For what reason?
A
You
lot
think
of
Cricket's got
reasons.
something to? You think Cricket has something to hide? They're
No.
my child.
No, I just want to follow up on some things that I didn't have a lot of time to talk to them about.
Yeah. Anyway,
That was a
where is
dirty
it?
20
Where is
for
it?
for insight.
Okay, it's a. Can't get a good reading. It is a interested but not interested in the way you think.
Okay. But yeah, I will continue with what I was saying with Trailerine, and just it might be maybe in the kingdom's best interest to establish a communication with Zolamed. Keep things civil.
Hmm. I suppose that is a good idea. But a dragon with a new clutch is very dangerous being indeed. They don't care
They were
for
escaping the instability of the plane of Earth. I'm sorry, I'm not quite so okay with the idea of potentially killing. They may be dragons, but a clutch of hatchlings just because they were escaping a bad situation.
They
we will
believe.
do our best to establish connections with this Zolamed.
Thank you.
You guys, you all are correct. Where Zolamed is a dragon, a powerful one at that, as dragons tend to be. But they are. Ooh, were they bronze, brass, or copper? Copper,
Copper.
right? Copper. I keep forgetting which one. But as a metallic copper dragon, they do tend to lean on the more good side of things rather than their chromatic counterparts. So we will establish connections with the Zolamed, and perhaps for in return of seeing that no harm comes to them, and hold on, seeing that no harm comes to them, and also for I can't think of it.
Basically, what
Trailerine's trying to say is that they will ensure the safety of Zolamed's clutch, as long as Zolamed 1 does not try to raise the kingdom to the ground, and 2 can help them out here and there with things that go on within Sihonavan.
Yeah.
Like, hey, that's what I was trying to say. I just can't get the words together.
Yeah, just get like a dragon ally on your side,
Yeah,
Maybe the start of
so
some like generational bond between the kingdom and copper dragons. Yeah, Ember's like,
yeah,
hold on, let's not jump to being okay with killing hatchlings so quick.
yeah,
Yeah.
with baby murder, yeah.
Yeah, baby murder is a hard pass.
But yeah, that's all that Ember has to say.
Yeah. So, as everyone is talking with as you all are talking with Trailerine, you guys debrief her on everything. Ember, you catch that that interested flick of the ear from Cricket. And Trailerine says, now onto the hard part. We have to take the magic out of the Rod of Lordly Might. Once again, you all are welcome to observe. However, I will not begrudge you if you do not.
You need me for the key thing afterwards to stick it somewhere. So
No, they already have your blood.
When was that established?
At the beginning.
Was this?
I wouldn't.
I
wouldn't
know
have
in the
let them-
beginning, but there was no.
No, I was like one of those things. If I
I
wouldn't,
thought I forgot. Do I have my wires crossed? Or maybe
yeah,
they'll
Kel
just
would
take
not
some
have.
blood from you.
Kel would not have let them take their blood.
Aw, boo. All right, yeah.
They'd
Yeah.
be like,
So they
"Yeah, I'll be the key, but you sure as shit are not getting the skeleton key to my blood. No, thank you."
yeah. So they suck the magic out of the Rod of Lordly Might. Put the magic under Till's blood lock, I should say, actually. And the Rod of Lordly Might is just a regular rod with some buttons on it that can't really do much anymore. It's effectively a walking stick for real now.
Ultimate pimp cane.
Quarterstaff.
Yeah, so.
Cool. Neat.
Neato.
Yeah. And as soon as that's finished, Trailerine, she catches her breath as, taking the magic out of items takes a lot out of her. And she says, she says, if you we will alert you if any planes crop up again within the next several weeks. However, we do have it on good authority, Eridonis and I, that the next plane will be coming around the start of the rainy season from the magical intel we've gathered. Here, she leads you go back to her office where a few pouches of gold are waiting for you guys. And she says, my apologies that it is not as much as you got first the second time around. We do have to look into the coffers of the treasury to make sure that there is enough money for the kingdom, so we don't go into an economic crisis. And you all get 1,200 GP.
Holy shit.
All right.
Racking it.
What about Mavis's share?
Mavis's share isn't there.
Collect it later.
I feel like it should be. Damn, I'm now officially over carrying capacity with this much fucking gold.
Get him! Go to the
Same.
bank! Go to the
No.
fucking bank!
I'm gonna be spending some of it soon enough. Not to worry. Do not worry. Your DM little noggin there.
You have a bag of holding.
Oh.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I also have a bag of holding.
Yeah. Cricket. I love Cricket. They're such a good character that I made. Love them. Anyway. And Trailerine says, you are free, of course, to do whatever you may please, now that you are back from Morgana and have retrieved the Rod of Lordly Might for us. I understand that the autumnal harvest is coming up soon, as well as Hunt's Mark. Once again, you are all as free to do, or you all are free to do as you may please. If you have any questions for me, I rarely, if ever, leave this office. You know where to find me. And
Thank you.
yeah, so you guys can, yeah. So you guys can go back to your suites, you guys can go back to your houses, whatever may have you, as we are officially starting downtime. Yay! Let's take a little break because I have to get some food and water because I just finished my water bottle.
Okay.
Think about some things you want to do. I'll be right back.
Cool.
Arson, we have to do the thing.
Yes.
Still.
Yes, we do.
Oh boy.
Yeah, okay. I did say that the equinox would be her marker. She
Okay,
keeps
which equinox?
the fall equinox.
Okay.
Yeah, what I told Ike was doesn't actually remember the exact date, knows it was sometime in fall, but after traveling on her own, she didn't really need to know it, or care to know it. She keeps track of it for knowing how old she is, but not for anything celebratory. So she's like, I'll just mark it as the equinox, it's fine.
I also need to use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. I plan on breaking Ike, and it's gonna be so funny.
I also want to find something to spend my money on, because it's a lot of money.
I know. Okay, I will be right back.
Usually we'd spend money on magic items, but we don't have magic items to buy.
Yeah.
You could buy a shitload of potions and cooking ingredients.
True. Shit, you know what? Might have her actually use her weaver's tools for once.
Or buy a house.
Ember, a house?
Maybe a nice tent.
Ember
That's
doesn't
about it.
stay in one city long enough to have a house, and anytime she does, it's usually not of her own volition.
Actually, you know what? Get Ember her own souped up camper wagon. She can go glamping wherever she goes.
Be encroaching on the caravan's territory at that point.
But it's only for personal use.
True.
You can use anything if it's for personal use, no matter what the copyright is.
Yeah.
And maybe once we're all done with this, you could join a caravan again with your fancy new wagon.
Who knows? That would be Ember would have to calm the bad would have to do something about the bad blood between her and the caravan folks.
The what?
Yeah.
Baby, we got bad.
Baby. What? I was just gonna start singing that, Justin.
I mean, the events that caused her mom to go missing and the events that caused her to have bad blood with the caravan people are one and the same.
Interesting.
Not that she's actually said that out loud to anyone I think in the party.
Yeah.
Nope. That's why I was like, what?
Yep. She's just
The what?
She's just like, yeah, my mom is missing. That's it. That's all you need to know.
Nothing else about the past life I lived.
That it's extremely funny. It was one of the funniest things I decided on when I was making Ember originally. Was she's terrible charisma, which means she's a shit liar, but she has a tendency to keep her secrets really close to her chest.
Mhm.
So like. It was just one of those extremely funny things of like she really values keeping her secrets, but goddamn is she a terrible liar.
Well, lucky for her, no one's asking her about her secrets, or
That's
she doesn't ever have to lie about it. So
that's exactly her plan is that she either just straight up doesn't say anything so nobody knows to ask, or she's like, hey, I'm gonna respect your secrets. She's like, I'm not gonna push too much on other people's secrets because then they'll push too much on mine.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. Moss also went to the bathroom.
Okie dokie. We got like these mini sugar cookies.
Ooh.
They're so good.
My
They're the ones with
dad
the
this
frosting
morning.
on top.
Sorry, you reminded me. My dad, when he went out this morning to the Amish market that's nearby, found behind a grocery store Hispanic market, and he got
Ooh.
tres leches cake.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And I had
Yes,
half of
all
it
three
this
of the
morning. It
leches.
was tres leches. When I ate half of it, realized shit, latte means. What? Oh no!
Wait, hold on.
Many times the problem.
Yeah, wait a minute. You have a dairy allergy and you ate the cake that's literally 3 dairy cake? Oh, jeez.
What did you expect?
It was fine. I only felt a little bit sick later. It was so good,
That's
though. I only ate
still
half of it.
too sick.
The thing is, everything has dairy, but it was good. I ate half of it, realized one, couldn't eat the rest of it because it was just really sweet, and 2, I didn't want to eat the rest of it because I'd feel like shit. So I gave it to my mom. But no, also unrelated but related, my mom made kick and corn chowder. And chowder for dinner. And chowder, usually has cream in it.
Yep.
She made it with coconut milk, and it's really good.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, no, like I didn't even ask her to. I would have just eaten a bowl, felt sick, and lived with it. 'Cause that's what I've, been doing. But no, she was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna use coconut milk in it," and I'm like, "Cool, great, fantastic."
Wow, your mom actually fucking keeping
I know.
in mind your health issues? What the fuck?
And not judging me when I was having the tism about pens, and gave me money to get pens. And then teased me because they're like G2 pens. They're not like the super nice pens, but they're like my pens. And she was like, I get it. Like, you will have your pens, and I'm sitting here like, what? Who fucking replaced my mom? What the fuck happened? Yeah, basically.
Yeah, your mom's a doppelganger now. Sorry.
I mean, I'll take it.
This is it's a fucking Coraline situation. This is the other mom.
I don't remember crawling through a small door.
Okay, my
yeah,
brain
no, I
brain
texted-
immediately supplied a joke, and it's a bad joke, so I do not mean anything by it.
No, make the joke, coward.
I mean, you probably wouldn't remember it either way.
Hey! Oh my god, Jenica! God works fast. Jenica, the meme generator, works faster.
Sorry, I'm really sorry about the joke. That was just my brain went, here you go, and I went, wait a minute, that's bad. Stop.
No, that's fucking hilarious. No, that's hilarious. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Very fucking funny.
No, that's me too, because like I'm lactose intolerant. I can't have a
Food.
tres leches cake.
Yeah,
I was
Moss,
talking about the
missed-
memory joke.
Yeah, Moss, what you missed though is that I had tres leches cake earlier today, and when I got halfway through, I remembered. Yeah.
Carson.
Oh yeah,
It was really tasty though because it was I'm not lactose intolerant. I'm allergic to dairy. There is a difference.
Oh
There
yeah.
is a difference.
Yeah. That's
And
what.
Also,
But here's
are
the
you
thing.
like
I'm also allergic
or
to
is
eggs
it-
and wheat.
Oh, allergic to eggs and wheat. I thought it was potentially celiacs.
No, thankfully not celiac. I'm just allergic. My body went, we're gonna be special and we're gonna be slightly to the left, like your memory.
Oh God.
Oh, but unrelated, I think my mom's been switched by a doppelganger because she, without me asking to, remembered my food allergies and instead of using cream for kicking corn chowder for dinner, used coconut milk.
What the fuck?
No, right?
And I made the comment, oh, it's like Coraline. It's the other mom.
It's the other. Oh no! Oh no! It's the other mother. Fuck.
Yeah, for anyone that's somehow stumbled upon our playlist and is listening to this, my mother and I don't have the best history.
Yeah, hi, random stranger. Whomstever the fuck you are, I guess.
We should
We are talking directly to you now.
Oh god, this is some fucking Magnus Archive shit.
Yeah,
We're
should
talking to
we
you,
should get back on track.
Thank you for listening, Chris.
Zero, Chris.
We know you're listening, Taylor. It's okay. You can admit you like D&D.
And that you're gay. Don't forget to come out of the closet either.
You said
Guys,
Chris,
June's
and I was
coming
like,
up.
are you talking to my brother?
That one
Yes.
Taylor's freaking out.
That
right
is
now.
I actually know like 4 different Chris's all
That's
at
the
work.
joke.
I
That's a super
unfortunately know a
joke.
Chris.
Oh
Alright.
I
yeah.
also know a Chris.
Let's get back
But
to the
we're
game.
yeah,
guys.
game time.
Yeah,
We're
game
gonna
time.
reel it back in. We're gonna reel it back in.
Yep.
Kind of forgot we were recording until.
The whole point of the joke we were just making is that we were talking to
No.
the recording.
No, that was the thing is I forgot we were recording until someone was like, yeah, we should get back. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, let's get back to the game. So it is officially the next day. So if you look on the calendar,
Could I
It
actually
is-
do something before we start the next day?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hmm.
Where's Till staying the night?
Because of their strained, they haven't had a conversation with Addie, the castle.
Okay. So you're chilling at the castle, you're sleeping, you finally get to sleep. And then you wake up at the summer solstice festival. And there's banners everywhere, there's like confetti. And then you remember standing in this overlook of a parade, almost identical to like 8-9 years ago, like a while ago. And then you turn to your left and you see a familiar face, dressed in blue and gold, almost like medieval robes, with shock white hair, and a amulet of Lathander. And then she turns to you and smiles and says, "Hello, Tilly."
Fuck this.
Yeah.
Hey, Penny? I feel weirdly awake for a dream.
Well, it's a new spell that I learned recently. I just wanted to say hi.
Hi, how are you? I'm glad you got my sending early, like a week ago, probably at this point.
About a week ago, yes. I just wanted to let you know that I am in town for
Wait,
the upcoming festival.
you're in Nova Ether?
Yes?
Where?
Well, that's the thing, you kind of can't tell anyone.
Why would I tell?
I'm
Who would I tell?
'Cause it's a secret.
I keep secrets all the time.
I know, but this is like... You know when we first met? In the
Yeah.
caravan? This is sort of, kind of, not like that at all.
Okay.
I'm on a secret mission now.
From someone?
From the priests.
Okay. To do what? I can help you.
That would be great. In fact, I was going to ask for your help, actually.
Oh, okay. Like settles down, kind of like just sitting against like the balcony, like it's like, okay. Cool. What do you need my help with?
Okay, so I may or may not have been spying on you.
For
And
how
there's
long?
a day or so when you came into the city.
Oh, okay, so okay. Cool. Cool.
And I noticed that you are traveling with someone?
Penny, I'm traveling with like 4 other someones.
Well, this someone killed my dad. And so I'm on a mission of vengeance to make him pay his dues to Lathander.
Great.
So I need you to help me, get him to a secluded location so I can
Hey,
do the
Penny,
deed. Yes?
you remember how my mom was like really not a good mom to me and stuff?
Yes.
He helped me
She
get
was
away
rude.
from her and save me from her.
Okay.
And like it would be kind of bad. I really do want to help you. But killing a champion of Sihonavan right now would be really bad.
But I'm a champion of Lathander.
But right now, the champions of Sihonavan, not that we're more important in any way. But right now, you know what would actually get him more than killing him?
What?
Coming and joining our party and guilt tripping him with every second you're around.
And then I kill him when he's ready to prostrate himself before Lathander's mercy?
Yep. After we solve the problems with the planes and we're all done with the champion business and Sihonavan doesn't need any champions, he'll definitely feel guilty enough to prostrate himself. This music.
Are we allowed to say that on the record?
I believe YouTube's terms and conditions are immune to this.
We didn't say it within the first 5 minutes. We're fine.
Yeah. I will have to think about it. But I would like to see you again. In person.
Yeah. It'd be great. So where are you?
I'm around. I'll find you.
Okay. Do you need me to leave the castle for you to find me, or?
It would be easier that way.
Okay. Do you want to meet at this really good cafe that I know of that has really good chocolate croissants?
I've never had a chocolate croissant.
So we're gonna go there. I'll meet you at like 8 tomorrow.
Okay.
Gives the directions to the bakery cafe near Addie's house.
Oh no.
Till still hasn't apologized to
Oh
Addie.
no.
No, it's the only one Till knows. That's like
Oh.
close, and also that way Till can sending stone walkie-talkie if something goes wrong. It knows someone's nearby.
Mm-hmm.
I will be there.
Cool. I'm really excited to see you. I still have the Lathander pendant you gave me all those years ago.
Excellent. It is good to know that you are loyal.
Oh.
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 Ooh.
Why you gotta bring
So-
this fucking person near me, dude?
Sorry.
Ask me this. This is the.
You're not in this scene.
I know.
You
my-
shut
You're
the
visibly
fuck
kind of.
up.
It visibly kind of grimaces at that and it's like, ooh, please don't. It's sentimental, and I pray to Lathander, but loyalty is a really weird word for me because my mom would say, "You're loyal. You'll be loyal to the fam." So maybe don't say, "I'm glad you're loyal," because that makes me a little uncomfortable. Please.
I'm glad you still maintain your respect.
That's better. Thank you.
Okay. Well, good night. Get some rest. And the dream ends.
Phil immediately picks up and is just like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So, I assume all the rest of you get up. We're gonna definitely do that. But I just want to do a little something first.
All right.
Henri, what are you doing? Ember and Henri, what's everyone doing this morning except for Till?
In terms of me, I think I'm actually gonna head out and try and buy a birthday present for Amber.
Okay, perfect. So, you are perusing the marketplace of Nova Ether, trying to find a good present for Ember. And you are stopped at like a stall full of like quarter staffs or something that Ember would like that you know Ember would like. Doesn't really matter what. And you're like looking over, maybe even like trying to haggle with the person there. And you feel that hairs on the back of your neck stand up as you get the distinct feeling of being watched. And you whip around to look behind you, and you see a young adult with white hair and looks like to be like medium height, medium build, and she's staring at you with black eyes.
Honestly,
And
bro, I was about to say, do I smell warlock on her? But she's got fucking black eyes.
and
Now,
she's staring
Warlock.
at you with black eyes. But before you can cross the street to confront her, a carriage goes by, and after it leaves, she's no longer there.
Fuck that
She's
shit, Bounce.
gone.
The anime move.
Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
She's off to meet Till for breakfast.
I like to imagine you just grabbed on the passing cart and it's just holding on for dear life.
And
Yeah.
and Henri,
I don't want to
it
fall
unnerves you because there could have been anybody that this girl was staring at, but for a fact, certainly that she was staring directly at you.
The way she was fucking looking at
Anyway,
her.
anyway, what are you doing?
Who?
You.
Oh, me. You were talking to me. I did not hear my name.
Or maybe I cut out, sorry.
Nope, that's fine. How many? Okay, hold on. Let me look at the calendar really quick. We have today's 203, so 1, 2, 12-ish days. I think Addie. I have a few things. I think Addie puts in an order for a scry focus. and then I think
Okay.
she goes back to college to and I'll put specifically what spells she's
Yeah, this is just like something really like little quick things, really quick.
Oh, little quick things.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry. Okay. I think puts in the order for the scry focus, and I think probably is doing general shopping. She plans on taking a bounty job soon-ish, so getting, you know, food and shit for that, but
Yeah.
just
As
general shopping.
as you are walking around Nova Ether doing your shopping, really quick, make me a perception check.
Is Penny fucking
How is Penny
stalking?
having time to stare at all these people?
Penny's fucking stalking me. This is actually funny
How
as
much
hell.
time does Penny have to watch everyone? Til's just waiting in the cafe for her
But
to
she got
arrive, and it's
up
like she's
really
an hour
early.
late.
It's like 2 hours. You guys woke up at the break of dawn.
17.
Yeah, you get the distinct feeling that somebody is watching you. You can't really all your bounty hunter training that you've done, your path, and the sticks and the blinds. There is definitely something going on, but all you can really catch whenever you turn around are flashes of light hair. And that's pretty much it.
I think after Addie gets her stuff, she will dimension door away in a direction.
Yeah, it's no problem. Ember, what are you doing?
Probably first thing in the morning. I am going down to like where the soldiers are training at the castle. To get like a morning routine in. I'm waiting probably for to.
Sure. So as you are training in Castle Dalen, your passive is so high, I don't even you don't even have to roll. Um, you know someone is watching you, and you turn quickly, and you see once again, and you see black eyes, in a doorway before this person, whoever they are, who is watching you, walks off.
All right, I just keep note of her. I just keep note of what I saw, but I'm just like, I am not going to be dumb and try and confront someone.
I just
Really
love
going to be
fucking with you
gone by the
guys.
time I'm there.
So, with all of that, Till, you you are waiting at this cafe. I don't remember if we ever even gave it a name.
Nope. I don't think we did.
Anyway, you're waiting at this tavern, and
Specifically,
this
it's a
cafe.
bakery. Yeah, it's supposed to be like
Yeah, it's like a
tavern.
cafe slash because those are like thing in Nova Ether. They're this newfangled thing called cafes. You can only eat and drink at them, and they don't have any rooms to stay in, so you have to find like an entirely separate tavern. I think it's more like a rich people thing because honestly, if you're going to Nova Ether,
It's a restaurant.
The drinks are
yeah,
overpriced. The food is mediocre. But there's
yeah,
free
what I'm trying
Wi-Fi.
to say, what I'm trying to say is that if you're going to Nova Ether for any reason, you're gonna need like a bread and breakfast, and only like the people who are rich enough to stay in Nova Ether like go to these cafes because they have their own houses and they probably don't need to farm to make like their food or whatever like
It's
that.
not tourist friendly.
No, it's not tourist friendly. Anyway, you guys are rich, so it doesn't matter. You are sitting at a table outside in this cafe, letting like the morning rush over you. You're probably, I don't know, reading the fantasy newspaper. I don't fucking know.
No, I'm
When
trying to crochet one of Mavis's projects.
yeah, you're trying to appreciate one of Maeve's projects when
And royally messing it up.
someone very very familiar sits down in up the chair across from you.
Good morning.
Good morning. I ordered you a chocolate croissant. Since you said you hadn't had any before.
Thank you. That's very kind.
How has your morning been?
I was exploring.
You were spying on my friends, weren't you?
Okay.
No.
She said, like a liar.
Gil said, like an 8 wisdom character.
What did you get?
A chocolate croissant and something new called hot chocolate.
Why would you drink chocolate hot?
Because it's tasty.
She's so
Do you want a sip?
But do you not consume chocolate in a bar?
Oh, you can, but this one's hot and liquid, so it makes you feel all warm inside.
But doesn't it burn?
Oh, well, yeah, but you have to let it cool down a bit. It's like how you eat soup, kind of.
Soup. Yes,
But you sip
I
it.
know soup.
You sip it instead of, like, spoon it. You have to wait for it to cool enough so that way you can put it in your mouth. You want some?
I shall try it.
Yes. Passes over my fancy ceramic mug of hot chocolate.
I'm sorry, but when you said it makes you feel warm inside, I was so ready for Penny to say, "What is warm?"
It feels as if a blanket has covered my inside.
Yeah, that's the point. It's all warm and fuzzy.
I like this hot chocolate.
Yeah, I found it a few years ago when I was going around over.
Just chug it.
Yeah, she's chugging the hot chocolate.
hot.
Oh,
It is still hot.
yeah, you have to take slow sips because it's hotter at the bottom because of how the cup keeps it warm.
I got enchanted cups of Nova Ether.
Well, it's more just the thermodynamics of the cup.
That too. They say they're enchanted, but it's really just, the regular cups.
Yeah. I'll get another one. I'll get one for us both. I'll get two. I'll get two.
Excellent. Where is Henri?
Oh, well, I thought this breakfast was just us. So
Well, the sooner I meet him, the sooner I can decide whether or not I like him and if he's worth letting live.
yeah, that's fair. Let me go get the hot chocolate first, and we can just sit and catch up before I call Henri to come here.
Excellent.
Till goes
Thank you,
and
Tilly.
yeah, of course. Till goes and orders the hot chocolate all the while, just internal panicking of oh shit, 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 oh shit.
Penny's literally twiddling her thumbs at the table.
Yeah, we'll come back and sit down. Like Till has that moment of, am I going to be a doormat for another person as much as I love Penny as my friend? Probably. And sits back down. And it's like, Penny, recently, Henri has become somewhat of a father figure to me. This was before I knew he, killed your dad and such. But there's still those complicated feelings. But also, I've learned something cool, unrelated to that, is that our dads knew each other.
I know.
They were. You do?
Ooh.
I knew.
Who?
Ooh.
Hee
What?
What do you know?
I knew that my father was friends with your father before they both met Henri. He talked about him a lot before he died.
You knew Athelstan well before my dad met Athelstan.
Yes. They were brothers in arms.
That's one way of putting it.
What was that supposed to mean? What?
They were some real brothers, bro.
Oh my god! I'm gonna kill you. In game, I'm gonna kill Henri.
Oh, that's unboxed a lot
You
of
could-
complicated emotions.
You could say they were tent mates.
Oh my!
Oh my god, they were tent mates.
And they were tent mates.
That might be a little too far on the liberties, but
Till's like, wow, that's a lot of complicated emotions. Because I had a whole like thing about no one telling me who my dad was. I didn't know you knew, otherwise I would have sent it to you earlier. Cool.
I thought you knew.
No, my mother never told me shit.
Right, your mom's a... What did you call her?
That one choice time, what were the exact words I used? Yes, an armpit-smelling, toe-licking bitch.
Yes, I remember now.
Mhm.
It was a very colorful use of language. I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, I know. I never got to say that to her face, though. I did say I wasn't her child, though, to her face. That was very cathartic and heartbreaking.
I love that for you.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to put a formal request in that you don't kill Henri until after the champion businesses. If nothing else, then he's kind of like a dad to me, and he's going to teach me how to cook. Penny, I managed to set water on fire. I kind of need him alive to teach me how to cook.
Well,
At the
did
very
you put
least,
oil? Did you put oil in the water?
am I not supposed to?
No.
I was just trying to make oatmeal, Penny.
Oh no.
Why would you put oil in oatmeal?
I don't know.
It
That's
is
why
just
I need
water
him
and
alive to teach
dehydrated
me.
oats.
He put fruit in it and made like a character out of fruit, and it was cool.
Why would you make a character out of fruit?
Because it looked silly and it made me laugh.
The priests say that it is a waste of time to do
Penny,
that to your food.
I love you dearly. Your priests are the equivalent of my mom for you. A little bit.
Well, I don't think that's right.
I don't know them as well as you do. That's just how I'm seeing it from the little bit I've noticed. Hey, look, our hot chocolate's here.
Oh,
Good segue.
Till you see your friend for the first time in years, and it gets really depressing really quick.
Till's just like, yeah, hey, I had a revelation about my caretaker. Here's a revelation about yours. Oh, you're not ready for that? Hot chocolate.
This whole meeting is giving me.
It's giving you what?
Oh, you didn't hear it? It didn't come up?
No.
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 Wow, I guess it
You
doesn't
cut
get picked
off.
up.
You
It doesn't.
just went silent for like 3
No,
whole
what?
seconds.
Listen, what?
Yeah.
That sucks. I guess my mic really can't pick up that.
Oh.
Something very briefly there.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, it's
Tiny
just
violin.
because my voice was trailing off. I literally have the smallest violin, and it plays the sound. And I've been wanting to
Hilarious.
use it. I guess I can't use it on the mic. It doesn't pick it up. That sucks.
Yeah.
Aw.
Oh.
Hold on, let
Sad.
me.
Shit, you're so fast at these fucking memes.
I know.
I was just like, so do the priests know you're here, or is this a secret vengeance mission? Secret vengeance mission.
Guys, hold on. I got it. Is it playing?
No,
No.
it didn't pick up on the mic.
Why would it pick up on the mic? I wonder.
Yeah, I don't know.
Your Discord sensitivity is probably, or your input sensitivity is probably too high.
Yeah, probably. You're like,
Oh, heard it a little
Yeah,
bit
a little
there.
bit.
okay, yeah, there we go. There we go.
Some of them know.
Okay. So will you get in trouble if you're suddenly traveling with the heroes of Sihonavan?
Well, the last time I broke a rule, I was under house arrest for 2 years.
Oh. I still got you beat with the 7. Oh, that's sad.
Yes, I do not think that is something to brag about, Tilly.
I'm, coping terribly.
Speaking of coping, what is it you are making?
Oh, it was a friend of mine was making a blanket, and I'm trying to finish it. I don't think I'm doing very well, though.
Is
He
it
was
knitting?
teaching me. No, crocheting.
What is the difference?
One has one thing, and the other uses 2 things.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
Interesting. Could you make me
Yeah.
something?
I can try. It might get a really lumpy scarf.
I'll like anything that comes from you.
You're probably gonna regret that, but thank you.
Now to try this chocolate croissant.
Yeah.
And I think
The
she just like
silence.
starts eating in silence and stays silent for like the next 20 minutes until someone else
It's
shows up.
just
Doesn't blink
No.
once.
It's just like,
No.
do you want me to call the rest of my party? Henri usually does a lot better when other people are there than like just himself.
Does he have anxiety?
Yes.
I also have anxiety.
One way of putting it.
Mentally ticks 1 in the pros column for keeping Henri alive. And relate to his anxiety.
That's crazy.
That's actually so funny.
So I'm gonna call the rest of them. I think he's out buying a birthday present right now. Maybe. He said, I'm gonna go get a gift.
Is that your impression of him?
Oh, I can do a lot better impression, just not in public.
I thought it was very funny.
Thank you. I'm glad someone finds it funny. I haven't done it for the rest of the party yet. You eat the rest of your chocolate croissant. I'm gonna step out and give them a quick call.
Excellent.
Steps outside.
SOS,
Moves
please, dear God.
Moves slightly out of the way so Teddy can't lip breathe. Pulls up the sitting stone and is like, guys, I have a sleep problem.
Yeah?
Um,
Are you in danger?
no, I'm absolutely not. Like, actually, really not in danger. But TLDR, a certain someone's kid who a certain red man killed is here seeking vengeance. I've managed to convince her to not immediately do it, but I need all of you, including that certain person, to come here and meet her because I'm trying to convince her to just join our party and get to know him instead of trying to kill him. Help.
Hearing some background noise from someone. I think it's
I-
you,
Like,
right?
Oh, maybe that is me.
I
Whoops.
have a question. Does Till know Penny is a warlock?
hey, did we? I don't remember if we did.
I don't remember. I think they do know that Penny's a warlock.
I think they do, yeah.
Yeah, I think they do. I think we did say yes that they knew.
Do you mention that over the thing? Okay, good.
Why the fuck would I mention that out loud in public when anyone could be listening?
I was making sure. That was just one of those, like, I couldn't decide which would be worse. For us to
Only-
show up and be
Only Ember's
surprised.
hearing this, right?
No, I called everyone on the sending stone.
Yes.
I mean, we all have sending stones for this. Okay.
Yeah,
I
we
thought
all
Yeah.
have
only one would have
walkie-talkies
Yeah,
sending
now.
y'all
Yeah,
have
She's
walkie
still
talkies.
going, hi, please. I'm handling this, but like, we need to Henri, we need you be yourself, but please don't threaten her or speak.
Listen, I really don't need this today. Do you know how many orphans I have popping up trying to kill me all the time?
Athelston's kid.
I'll be there shortly.
Oh.
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 Yeah, till when a second on, we're like, I don't need the. Till's just like, well, okay then.
Time to whack you over the head with this fun trivia tidbit. Bonk!
Guys, as far as Ike has told me, I did not know Athelston had a kid, so
I've been keeping this under wraps.
I know. Yeah.
Yep.
News to
known-
me.
Yeah,
I
you.
Oh,
Phil has known
boy.
the entire time that Penny is Athelston's kid, and I've just been listening to Henri like, yeah, I killed Athelston. Sitting here like,
Funny joke, Till. Athelston doesn't have any kids.
is here right now. Was basically raised in like the Temple of Lathander. So
Yeah, I'm on my way.
thank you.
I think I want to meet a fucking cultist right now. God damn it.
All right.
Don't call her a cultist, otherwise I'll stab you.
We'll be
Really
fine.
quick before you all got. Yeah. So really quick before all of you guys meet up, I do want to go back to everybody individually. So, like while Penny and Till are having this conversation, Ember, you said that I'm just gonna go in reverse order now.
Yep.
Ember, you said that you were at the training grounds waiting for Leto, right?
Doing some, like, drills while I'm there.
Yeah. So eventually, Leto, it's like the break of dawn. You've already had your creepy person encounter for the day.
That's one way of putting it.
It sure is. Leto eventually comes down and starts training separately from everybody else. And he's doing like the typical like moves and everything like that. But there you can see like from the regular guards, there is a certain clumsiness, a certain hesitation in their movements and their weapons that Leto absolutely does not have. He is precise, he's assured, he's lethal in the way that he attacks this dummy that he's in front of, and even his spell work. You're not a person who can do spells, but even still, you can tell that the spell work that Leto does is more akin to how Addie uses her spells, whereas she's disciplined in how she uses them. There's no um no there's no like
Hesitation?
No hesitation,
There's
no
almost
thinking. It's
not hesitation. Yes, there's no thinking. There is the simple movements, the somatic components, the verbal components of practicing a spell and knowing exactly how it's going to hit somebody before it even leaves the wand. So you can tell that Leto is. You've never seen him actually in action before, of course, but you could tell that if the need arose, he would be lethal in battle.
yeah. And I'd obviously wait until he's, done because I don't want to interrupt him. But I would ask if he'd want like a sparring partner, especially seeing that he's on his own.
Yeah, Leto gives all the rest of the soldiers, it looks like a wide berth. You can even see it in between him, practicing his forms and everything like that. That he kind of gives the other soldiers like sidelong glances, making sure that no one's breaking off to talk to him, or perhaps even like pester him
Yeah.
in any way. And when he stops, you definitely go up to him and you're like, "Hey, what's up?" And
Like,
yeah,
if this is a good moment, I'd have something I'd want to ask you.
Leto he wipes the sweat from his brow and he says, "Oh, Champion Ember. Of course. What did you need?"
Okay, you don't need to call me champion. Just Ember is fine. I had before we had left from Magana, I had an interesting conversation with Cricket, and I wanted to follow up on that, but I don't want to go behind your back. I know you're very protective of Cricket.
Uh, yeah. So as soon as you mention cricket, um, Leto's you can glean suspicion in Leto's eyes, and he says, "Oh, yes. Thank you for telling me. Cricket is their own person, of course. You needn't have to gone through all of this, but I do appreciate giving me a heads up, I suppose."
I respect you and the work you do for protecting Cricket, and I know that care about their well-being. The point is, I also wanted to take this opportunity to potentially ask you about it in case I make Cricket uncomfortable. Do you know anything about this dark goddess thing that they mentioned?
Oh shit, does Leto know? Let me consult my notes. Uh, hmm. Leto says, dark goddess.
Uh,
Um,
yeah. They were squirrely about mentions of Lecky.
I'm sorry, but I don't. I know Cricket does not favor Maleki whatsoever, actually. But this is the first I'm hearing of calling Maleki a dark goddess.
I don't know much about it myself, which is why I wanted to ask, but I didn't want to make them uncomfortable and set you on edge.
No, I appreciate it. Cricket is um. Oh, actually, what time is it? I think I should be going. Um,
Yeah, I didn't mean to
Cricket.
keep you.
No, it's fine. Um, it's good for me to talk to anyone other than the Archmage and Cricket every now and then.
Which
I
to that I do want to say that in the mornings, if we're both here, if you want a sparring partner, I'm more than willing.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
I'm afraid I
I
might break the rest of them as I point to their like sort of hesitant pauses here and there, and I'm like, I'm afraid I might like be a little too fast for them.
Yeah, and when you say that, Leto scoff, and it's a very derisive one. Very unlike anything you've ever heard come out of his mouth, and full of scorn. Pretty much. But he he covers it up with a cough and says, "Yes. I'm afraid that I might break them as well, if I'm going to be completely honest. They're not exactly the cream of the crop."
I've noticed. I'm sure they're fine in a fight, but
And let's just say there's a reason that you all are champions for a reason.
yeah. I'm
Um,
should let you go though.
Captain Moru, he tries his best, but these lot are lost cause in my opinion. But uh,
Damn.
definitely we can do more sparring in the mornings whenever we're both down here. I would appreciate it, Ember.
Yeah. I'm. Yeah. Great. um.
Yeah,
I
that charisma.
I have to go though. Till needs help with something.
Yeah, that's about the time that Till calls on the stone of far speech,
Yeah.
the sending stone.
Yeah. Just like yeah. I've got to go. That's Till calling for some reason. Um.
Oh yes, and I must be going as well. Have a
uh,
good day.
you too.
And he leaves. And we're gonna go to Eddie.
Yeah, I think Addie is probably just got home and is like starting to, pack and do her normal thing when she gets that call and is just like, oh, all right. I'll
Yeah.
be there in a
Are you gonna
few.
take Moose with you?
No, I feel like Addie took Moose out earlier when she did her shopping for walkies. So I think right now he's okay. Since this does sound like an emergency, I think Addie would be hesitant to bring him with her. So I
The
do think she
entire ass dog.
an entire ass dog. It doesn't feel like an entire ass dog would be the appropriate time or place to bring. Yeah, so I think she would put away what needs to be put away and then would make her way over to the cafe that I'm sure Till described.
Yeah. And Henri. So you just got creeped on by this weird ass black-eyed child. Um child in your eyes anyway. Um
Mhm.
what type of gift are you buying for Ember?
Uh, Hopefully something useful. Uh, Something that she would like. I had two things in mind. You can tell me if it's possible for me to get them or not, because I know
Mm-hmm.
magic items are a little stingy. So maybe something on the low. I'm looking for +1, +2, +3 kind of item, either a dragon hide belt or a staff that has that. Does Ember use staff?
Um.
Uses staffs or no?
Currently, she normally doesn't, but it is in her wheelhouse. She could.
All right, I just want to know if Hunter would think it'd be something she would be actually use and interested in. But
I
yeah,
would
okay. So,
actually use it if it was given. Hi.
all right, so either a dragon hide belt, Ike, or a staff that's either a +1, +2, +3. You decide.
What does the dragon hide belt do?
While wearing it, you gain a bonus to to saving throws DCs of your key features. So key points for monks or whatever. The bonus is determined by the belt's rarity. So uncommon you get a +1, rare you get a +2, very rare you get a +3.
Nice.
Uh, I might have to go with the quarterstaff.
Fine
Both
by
of
me.
them sound baller. But I think you would have to go to a specialized place in order to get a dragon
Makes
hide
sense.
belt.
Totally.
That is a sick
Especially
belt.
something
That's a
yeah,
really good
especially
belt.
something for like monks. You'd have to either get that in
Mhm.
Ravenna, Emermont, or Little Light.
I see. So this is something a little more short notice. So I totally agree with you that the belt seems more in line. Would you say it's an uncommon for a +1, or rare for a +2, or very rare for a +3? What do you think?
The staff, let's see, it's an uncommon one because the rarities go up
Okay.
in this game, so it's technically a rare item.
I mean, +1 staff is a +1 staff. I'll take it. It's
Yeah.
only have 3 days until the birthday. Technically, like 2 days. So yeah, I get the +1 staff. I don't go for anything too flashy. I go for something that's easy to handle, something that's what's the word I'm looking for?
Discreet.
Discreet for one, but also practical. Because knowing Ember, she wouldn't want anything. She would want something that's useful, something that's easy to carry around, something that she's actually going to use. Doesn't need all the bells and whistles. So yeah, I get the best staff I can find in that regard. And also something they can use for their long walks when they're not at a house most of the time. They're just walking around. So yeah, get that +1 staff. And I say when I get the call, I'm probably just heading back to where I'm staying, probably back to the room, because I'm not giving it to Ember today. I'm putting it away, and that's when I get this call about not only another little orphan coming along trying to kill Henry, but also somehow is the child of Athelstan. So that's fun to hear. And I think the way I react to that is I take out my fucking sword and I smack it against the wall for a second. A big old clunk to wake this motherfucker up. And I say, listen, I know you got your dick wet across the land, but when were you going to tell me that you had a fucking kid walking around?
Wake the fuck up!
Wake
Are
up!
you gonna sleep because of you? So you're gonna get
Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Bitch!
Get your bitch ass. Get your hoe ass. Get your hoe ass up.
The sword lights up a little bit as you do this, and it says, "Oh, did you think that you're the only one who was allowed to have kids in this fucking place? Is that it?"
No, but maybe over possibly the many years that she was alive, you could have told me that she was a
Penny
thing.
is my daughter, and I was not going to I knew I was not going to subject her to you.
To me, I told you about my fucking kids. Actually, no, he would have been dead by then. No, scratch that. Wreck on that.
You were there for
Like,
probably.
listen, if I had a little bastard walking around, I would have told you. Okay.
You know what? I don't have to take this. Bye.
No, don't give me with that bullshit. I want an explanation here, okay? I don't know if you know this, but she wants to fucking kill me. She wants to fucking kill me. I'm gonna meet her soon, so you better have some way of smoothing this over right now with me, or I don't know how this is gonna end.
Would you kill an innocent child?
If that child was trying to fucking kill me, maybe yes.
She's not going to try and kill you.
It doesn't sound very innocent to me. All right. That's probably that weird black-eyed freak I saw in the market square. Oh, you're being real quiet, am I right?
Black-eyed. How dare you say that?
It's quite, and I don't mean like such pretty little black. It's literally black holes where her eyes should be. That's what I saw.
Anyway, I think you're overreacting. I think you're obviously overreacting here.
Obviously overreacting. I can't believe it. I cannot. You never change, Athelstan. You never change, even when you're a fucking voice in a sword. All right.
Listen, Penny is a reasonable, intelligent, and sweet girl. I've been watching over her for years. She won't kill you, especially if you give her a very good reason for her not to.
Well, I kind of killed you.
That's besides the point. Everybody died.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's really gonna smooth things over for me with her if I just tell everybody dies. That's very wise of you, Athelstan.
She accepts things that are practical. Yes, I was taken from her by you, no less, sooner than we would have liked, but I would have had to leave her all the same eventually.
Do you have any other little bastards running around that I
Not
should
that
know
I'm
of?
aware of. Not that I'm aware of. Do you have any other little bastards running around that might be getting turned into
Oh, no. Forget it. Fuck you. Good night. I put this motherfucker
You
away.
didn't say no, Henri.
I put him in the scabbard so he can be all muffled. Ah,
Bitch.
I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker.
I put away the staff. Look in the mirror, get my game face on.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
God.
Yeah.
So funny.
Take out my little notebook where I write in bullets, watch out for Athelstan's bastards. Plural. Parentheses plural.
Question mark.
Possibly. Question mark.
Question mark. Parentheses. The S plural question mark.
Gaggle of black-eyed little bastards. Watch out for them.
Oh,
That's a
man.
great party name. That's a great band name, Black Eyed Bastard.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
cool.
Actually, yeah, that would be a sick
really
party
do.
That's just
name.
like Black Eyed Peas. Just replace the peas with
Shut up!
bastards.
Shut up! It's alliteration. It's better than the Black Eyed Peas.
Man. And yeah, I go over to this cafe or whatever.
Yeah. So I feel like all of you kind of get there at different times.
Addie's probably
Addie, you're the
first.
closest. Yeah, Addie,
Yeah.
you're the closest, so you're there first, followed by Ember, and you all are like kind of talking, getting to know Penny a little bit, and
Hold
then
on, there is
Henri
something
rolls up.
there is actually something I want to do when I show up and see Penny.
Yeah, what's up?
She's just sitting there eating her chocolate croissant.
Because
Bill has come back in and has ordered a third round of hot chocolate.
because Ember has some context as a Greyblood, does see Penny with, the solid black eyes, and does turn to Till and is like, "Hey, Till, I have a question." And I'm like saying this quietly.
Uh-huh.
She wouldn't happen to be a warlock, would she?
If you tell Henri, I'll skin you alive.
That's why I'm asking, because under no circumstances can he learn that she's a warlock.
Well, let's hope.
Okay. And
Shrug emoji.
there's a visible, there is a very visible, worried, oh, this is going to be a disaster.
Like, what the fuck can Bill do about that? Like, Bill can't stop him from,
Yeah.
They can't control Penny saying anything. Second, Till fully, Till doesn't have the context of knowing that, there's a full... Till doesn't have the, we're gonna mass murder every single warlock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, and
Sure.
Ember does have the context, so there is a visible, Ember's normal, very stoic expression is replaced by this very concerned, oh, this is gonna be a disaster.
Till going, oh, that might be a bigger problem than I was led to...
Yeah, because it's just the sharing the note, knowing, do you remember that conversation we had at Eddie's, dining room table? It's just
I cannot say why, but under no circumstances can he learn that she's a warlock.
Connor rolls up, where's this little warlock bastard?
I mean, not too
Kicks in
far
the cafe door.
Not too far of a stretch. She came from a warlock, so technically a little warlock bastard.
Yeah.
I don't know if warlocks work like that.
No, but I mean, if a bastard,
Bastard of a warlock. Yeah.
That's fair. Bastard of a warlock raised in
Yeah.
the temple, which Till said.
And I mean,
Mhm.
fucking Penny's a stereotypical fucking warlock child, bro. The way she looks and the way she acts, goddamn.
Yeah.
Literally, when
What
she
makes you say
laughs,
that?
That
it
is why.
doesn't come out of her mouth. It echoes somewhere.
But yeah, no, Till has gotten hot chocolate for we'll get hot chocolate for everyone as they get in. And probably presuming if Penny chugs it every time, just gets her another one.
Goddamn,
Fill
we
her up,
do.
make
think
her
We have the
Stop
sleepy.
money.
chugging it at this point.
We have the money for it, but yeah,
Yeah.
and for the rest of this is quiet unless someone asks her a question, and she's like, "Oh
So
God, how do we
Penny,
salvage this?"
this is Ember. Ember, this is my friend Penny, who I've known
Hello.
for a while.
It's
Uh,
nice to meet you, Ember.
Do I recognize Penny as the
I-
the person?
I think the black eyes might give it away because I think the last time Ember
Yeah.
saw Penny, she had brown hair in her attempt at a disguise.
Yeah,
But like the black eyes give it away.
yeah. Ember's looking at her like, well, yeah, I guess this would be the first time we're meeting because you didn't exactly say anything the last time.
What do you mean? Have we seen each other before?
Okay, please don't play. You don't know me, so you don't know this, but I'm really good at keeping track of my surroundings.
Okay.
Yeah, you were.
She isn't, so she might not realize.
What did you say? Sorry.
Oh, Till was just saying Penny isn't. Please
Okay.
explain things to her.
Yeah. That was you watching me while I was sparring this morning.
Penny, you said
So
you
you
weren't
did
spying on
see.
my friends.
Yeah, of course I saw.
Well, it is good to know that someone is as insightful as you is is helping take care of Tilly.
And she just gives you this really wide, white tooth smile.
Ember's a little unsettled, but just takes a sip of her
Ugh.
hot chocolate.
Yeah, I feel like maybe Ember gets there first. Addie's just sort of like, do I go? Do I not go? I go. I'm going. Okay. Walks in.
Till visibly lights up and is like, "Hey, over here!
uh,
Obviously, we're over here."
right. Hello, this is your... Takes, like, looks at the eye, looks at the hair, looks at the eyes, looks at Till, looks at Ember, and just, like, flashes just, like, a very nice, polite smile at Penny. And, like, sticks out her hand. Addie, lovely to make your acquaintance.
Penny. It's
Penny.
good to meet you, cousin.
Huh?
Huh?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Well, we are cousins. Can you not feel it?
I look at Till, and I look
Till
at
does
Ember
the shrug
again.
emoji, like.
Ember, like, did the, like, took a sip of her hot chocolate and went down the wrong pipe and she said cousin, and is like, hold on, I'm confused too. What?
Sorry, there's no... As far as I'm aware, I don't think anyone in my family married humans, so I don't know how we could be cousins. Wait, hold on. Penny physically looks human?
Looks human with hints of, you know.
Yeah, but, this is also Addie we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's fully, genuinely not, like, it's kind of going over her head, Addie's head. It's just like, as far as I'm aware, no one in my family married a human, so...
Oh, it's not that side of the family. I can tell you that much.
Right. Look.
I lean over to Ember and I'm like,
I'm very confused.
you.
I'm very confused too. I don't understand.
But it's not just me.
You seem very nice, Penny. If
As do
you
you,
don't...
Addie.
Yes. If you don't mind not airing out my business, that would be lovely. And I won't air out yours. Do we have we reached some sort of understanding?
I apologize if I made you upset. I had no intention.
We've
I
had
can tell.
a rough 48 hours.
I see. Well then, perhaps I
Chocolate.
should warn you. Okay, yes, I would love another cup.
Slides over their half-finished one to Penny. It's like,
But perhaps you should warn us what?
Oh, yes, perhaps I should warn you about why I have come to town.
Yeah.
Because you seem to be so close with the person I'm looking for.
The three of us are side-eyeing each other again, like, the fuck is this bitch talking about?
Sorry.
Hill knows.
Who are you referring to?
Oh, did I forget to?
Henri the Red. I've come to kill him.
And we're working on us on you not doing that because it would upset me. And we're going to have you possibly travel with us so you can just live as a guilt trip, right, Penny?
I'm currently writing a pros and
Ember
cons
is like
list.
looking at Till as he says, possibly travel with us. And there's just a brief, like.
Are you
Was this going to be just a you decision, or was this going to be, include the whole party?
Yeah,
sort of
it's not an are you insane? It's a what? Let's get back to the
Hill with the best expression in their eyes is just like, it was this or murder.
Yeah. Yeah, Ember doesn't actually say anything out loud, but it's just okay. This is happening.
I am currently working on a pros and cons list.
So if you guys want to talk about your pros for Henri, I listed he's a father figure to me, work in progress father figure to me. The political issues that would come with someone of Penny's standing, or just anyone murdering a champion of Sihonavan, it would make me sad. Those are some free pros. Oh, he has anxiety.
He does have children, 3 kids that would be left with a single mother if he died.
Well, he did kill my father, so I think that would make us even.
Right, but
So that actually wouldn't really make you even, because you're not doing to him what was done to you. You're doing it to innocent people, the same thing that was done to you. So it's more of you're hurting other people than hurting Henri. That's why being a living monument to his guilt would actually hurt him more.
I agree. I also
see her cross something off the list.
I also need potentially his help to find my mother who went missing.
Did he also kill your mother?
No. She completely unrelated to Henri's business, but they knew each other.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, very sure.
Very well.
And, if you have some sort of self-preservation, 2 members of... I'm a bounty hunter. 2 members of my guild would hunt you down and quite literally skin you alive, regardless of your status or whoever you are. Just throwing that out there.
That's not really a pro, that's more of a threat.
I think Ember just puts her head in her hands and is like, okay, whatever's about to happen is about to happen.
till you see friends with bounty hunters get added to the cons list.
God.
We're not really friends, just more so looking out for your safety. My coworkers are volatile, to put it politely. And genuinely, I would hate to see you cross paths with them. And Addie is being actually very genuine in that statement.
Yeah.
To be clear, Henry and I are not friends. We are co-workers. We are both champions.
Yeah, I think the main pro of the main con of killing Henri is that it would make me very sad and disappointed.
Yeah, it is at the top of my list.
Mm-hmm. And think of a pro of not killing him. You get to travel with me.
Would I not
See
get
the
to
sight.
travel with you? Well, if I killed him, then I would have to go back to the temple.
Yeah. And then there'd be a big, hoop. You'd probably get on house arrest again.
Again?
I'll tell you later.
So when does Henri show up during this?
I was going to say now. It's around this time that Henri shows up.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we're winning on the pros.
This warlock bitch.
I think we're winning on the pros so far, though, guys.
I think
It's
so, yeah.
it's immediate.
Amber's less concerned about Penny's pros and con list and is more concerned about Henri's pros and cons list, which on the con list is one giant warlock.
Bright red neon warlock.
Bill made sure
Underlined,
to
highlighted.
facing the door, so that way Penny's back is to it, so Penny doesn't immediately see Henri and do something.
Yeah, okay.
Till's
Smart.
thinking with portals.
Good for them.
They're using all the brain cells today.
What's my vibe on this person, DM?
You
Penny
vibe Penny?
I mean, yeah. It's weird.
God.
So this is less of a general vibe of Penny, and you most likely just get her full-on warlock vibes. You do not fucking like this girl. She is taking off every one of your fight or flight reflexes.
Is it because
and
she's
Henri
a warlock?
isn't a
Is it
flight
because
person.
she's weird?
He's ready to throw hands.
Let me look at my spells, for fuck's sake.
No, the cafe has a strict no magic policy.
That's not gonna stop Henri.
No fighting policy. But you're free to yell and argue all you want.
We're gonna get kicked out.
This is Addie's favorite bakery. Maybe she tries to stop that.
Oh, God.
Also really likes this bakery.
Am I asking for this whole fucking shindig to get to move to the privacy of my home? I think I am.
Henri walks over to the group. You said Penny's back is turned to him.
Mm-hmm.
And Pill's quickly realizing that might have been a bad idea with Henri.
How's this gonna go?
He stops for a moment to take her in. Wait, are you turning on your camera? Or is it...
I needed you to see my facial expression.
Ember is there like this.
Okay, hold on. If we're turning on cameras, let me get mine up.
I don't even know where my camera is.
Purely for the fucking facial of just Till's seeing Henri approach, and it's just
Addie's like doing the like the hand like right across the throat, like don't.
Till's just like,
don't do it.
Bro's doing the analyzing screen is coming up in Henri's eyes. Hair.
Till's going
percentile warlock level 110.
Till's just like this, just like, hey Audrey, please don't kill one of my best friends. Thank you so much.
I think you were saying that while Henri was just about to grab his sword.
I I think Emperor's expression is like, not in public, you bitch. Not in public, you bastard.
And Henry's expression towards Ember is, "Did you really think it was a good idea to let me come here?"
I think it's
Oh,
followed by
hello,
that just
Henry
sort
the
of,
Red.
did you think it was my idea?
Hold on, I'm gonna also get my camera.
Henry just like, honestly, no fear, no hesitation, just walks right past Penny, and sits down at the table, next to whatever seat is open, and he just sits there and doesn't really say anything. He got invited here, so he's shown up.
I also don't think Ember could have stopped him if, right after it was,
Well,
this is
yeah, there was
Athelstan's daughter. And Ember was like, nope,
Yeah,
that's not
okay.
happening.
Yep.
So, Penny, this is Henri. Henri,
know
this
Henri.
is Penny.
Henry does not say a thing. He's just sitting there, bro. Straight face.
Hello again,
A.
Father.
What the fuck?
Talking to this fucking sword.
Sword.
The sword.
God, the sword.
Yeah. Henry's just sitting there, bro.
bruh.
Taking in the situation. Because he's in the fucking room with this warlock child.
So, Penny and I have been back and forthing with Ember and Addie's help, a kind of pros and cons list. And one of the ideas to prevent a big kerfuffle was for Penny, instead of trying to kill you, in a well-deserved vengeance seeking, was to travel with us and see the world and maybe go on a character growth arc.
Or I could just kill you now.
No,
Please
we are
don't,
not doing
Penny.
that. We are not doing that.
Why not?
I think
So,
the whole time.
Remember the pros list of not killing him?
And,
I
But
think
he
the
looks
whole
very
time
mean.
I think the whole time Till's having that explanation of pros and cons, Henry's very slowly taking off his overcoat. He's
God.
unbuttoning one of his wrists of his shirt, basically.
Oh, no.
Just like,
And
no.
Ember is like, you are not doing anything either.
Yeah. So
No,
so
I think if anybody has sense in this group, it's your new friend. To be quite honest with you, Till.
oh
And
Oh.
Henry rolls up his whole sleeve, and I think
Oh.
I've
boy.
described it before in the past, but his whole, like, from his wrists up to his shoulders are filled with tally marks. And he traces his finger from his wrist all the way up to his shoulder, like there's just mountains and mountains of tally marks to the very last fresh mark. And he says, I think anybody is due their vengeance. This right here,
So-
that's your dad.
Oh my god.
oh, for fuck's
So So here's what I did say, that I did ask her to just postpone until after we were done the Champions of Sihonavan stuff, so we didn't have a whole kerfuffle with that. And
By the way, she can try now, and I can kill him. We can get this over and done with.
No.
Please,
no,
not in
you're
public.
not killing.
Oh,
No.
Also, you're not killing each other because she's one of my best friends, and I'd really like it if she didn't die.
Well, your best friend wants me dead. It can be today or tomorrow. That doesn't change.
It could
that.
also be in like 3 months when we figure out the plane stuff, because you are really important to us.
Oh,
learning
don't worry.
stuff.
I'm still gonna be around. She ain't all that important. I'm just saying.
So-
to get this out of the way
But also,
now.
we don't want her to die. Because
the
I
DM will
can get you-
interject at
Oh my
this
God.
point. The DM will interject at this point, and Penny,
Interjections. Yes.
You feel a very familiar presence settle itself on your shoulders, like hands of somebody just kind of like laying their hands against your shoulders. Said that twice.
Mm-hmm.
Don't care. And you hear a voice say, "I know it hurts, but please, not yet." And Henri, you hear a voice. It's coming from your sword, and it says, "Can't you just let her live just until the Sihonavan business is over, the champion business? Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, bro.
Dude, come on, dude.
Yeah, dude, like, she can't say that to you, you know?
Yeah, she's my kid, but like, let it chill. Let her chill out.
Let's
She's, the voice continues. She's just so misguided. Don't you think that you can just try and set her on the right path? I know we haven't seen eye to eye,
What?
but
Henri set someone on the right path? Jesus.
shut up!
Look what you're doing for Till.
True. I mean,
I know we haven't seen eye to eye in several years since you killed me, but I can make sure she doesn't kill you if you just make sure you don't kill her.
again, there you go, sounding like everybody else. You really think she has a chance of killing me? If you couldn't, what makes you think she could?
Well, don't kill her.
I think this is the first time you've ever talked to me in a pleasant tone since you've died. You must be really desperate about
Yes,
this.
yes, well, dying kind of soured my opinion of you. My apologies.
I'll stay my hand for now, but you have to do something for me.
Always wanting something in return. What is it?
Talk to the boy some more when he calls on you.
Fine,
Don't brush him off.
fine.
Okay.
As long as he's not waking me at ass crack in the night, it should be fine.
This is your daughter's life on the line. He'll wake you up whenever he wants to. You talk to him.
Swordman needs his sleep.
Swordman does need his beauty sleep. What you mean?
He got them cucumbers over the eyes.
Yeah, he's got the face mask on, his hair's pulled back, you know.
A mimosa and like the mud
Yeah.
tub.
Mimosas, fine leather goods. Treat yourself. The sword says, "Fine. I agree to I agree to your terms."
Okay. Henri covers up his arm again, and the button buns it up. Puts on his little coat again.
Phil's just nervously sipping the hot chocolate.
You don't really look like your father.
Some say I do. Depends on the father.
What the fuck, bro? I'm not exactly sure what that's supposed to mean, but you know the father I'm referring to.
I know. But perhaps it's time I reveal a note about what I said earlier before you arrived.
Go ahead.
And I look at Addie.
I wasn't lying when I said we were cousins.
Oh.
Though it is distantly, we are related. I don't know through whom, but I assume. My father is Lathander.
Hunter gets up. You know what? I'm just gonna get out of here.
Bill's just over here like, I
this is getting a
definitely
little-
didn't know that.
This is getting a little too ridiculous for me. Okay. It was not very nice meeting you. I hope you have a very good life.
She's traveling with us. Thank you so much for your permission.
Nope, no, she isn't.
So okay, for this part of the conversation about Penny joining us, not joining us, perhaps we should have that at my place and not in a public setting. Also, and I turn to Penny. Again, as far as I'm aware, no one in my family married a human, so I truly don't understand what you're referring to. Congratulations about your father being Lathander?
Are you implying that one of Addie's parents is potentially also a god? Or related to a god?
Or like a distant ancestor fucked Lathander.
All of the above.
Oh dear God, Penny.
That cleared up absolutely nothing. Thank you very much.
Look, Till, I understand you didn't really necessarily have a chance to get a very diverse and wide branch of friends, but maybe you don't pick up the first wacko you find off the street.
Don't call her that.
Again, nice meeting you. Say hello to your father, or whatever the hell you call him. I know it's a little wombo jumby when it comes to you religious types. But yeah, best of luck.
Wait, are you saying that Henri killed Thander, or are we still sticking with the Henri killed the other person?
Henri killed Lathander.
No.
No, he did not.
Words getting
What?
clean over
That's
there.
what-
No.
You were-
pulled me aside and be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
You were about to like blow the whole thing. Like
Yeah, Henri killed the
Wait.
god, and that's why all the gods hate him.
yeah, that's why everyone's like, hold on, I need clarification.
Till pipes up. It's like
Henri did not kill
Appleton.
Lathander.
Okay.
They have beef, but he did not
Yeah.
kill him.
Okay,
they have
that was
beef
just
because he took
clarification.
Appleton.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No,
Yeah.
I was just clarifying for the sake of understanding Penny's.
There was Mpreg involved.
Okay, that I got. Thank you very much,
Yes,
Till.
So you
Also really quick, Ike, the map is still on Morgana.
Oh, whoops! I'm not even in the Roll20. Didn't think we needed it today.
I record it. That's my screen capture.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, really quick. It's
Yeah,
like,
thank you for
is
letting me know.
Is Penny fucking with us about being the like the actual literal daughter of Lathander?
Roll an
I mean,
insight check.
yes. Yeah.
That I'll do.
Cause like that's wildin'. Just with her full chest saying that 18.
21.
With a 23 persuasion, she believes it.
Okay. Addie's just like kind of like, nope, I'm not gonna think about this. This awful tidbit of information is going to be filed away for the privacy of my home, where I can scream, cry, and throw up on my bathroom floor. This is not for public.
So you suggested taking it to your house, Addie?
Okay.
Politeness kicking in.
So-
Sure. Dying inside. This random religious lady who thinks she's the actual literal daughter of Lathander is
We
coming
can't
over
really-
to Addie's house.
Addie, like, Till makes eye contact with Addie, just does the... Which is translating to, do you want to let her wander on the street and possibly go after Henri? And cause a hoopla?
Wait, check our DMs.
It's like a fucking Morse code between me and Till for a hot minute. We fucking like synchronize like clown code. Like
So I have a
Clown
joke from an old
communication.
friend group. Yep, clown to clown communication. CTCC.
it's just like I've already.
You don't have to. We could go back to the castle in Morse code.
That feels
So
significant.
yeah, you guys go back to Addie's house
Yeah.
Does Henri come
because
with
this
us?
is not a conversation you guys want in public.
Sure. Because Henry feels like if he doesn't come along, a decision's gonna be made. So.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Yep, comes along.
Don't feel so bad about causing this hoopla day one of our rest days.
Yeah.
Your house is lovely, by the way, Addie.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys are walking to Addie's house, and Addie, you're trying to like shuffle them so your neighbors can see as little of them as possible. And you see your neighbors. See your neighbor Miles, and he waves, and then he sees Penny, and his arm kind of lowers, and he's like,
there's like Addie cloud to cloud communications with Miles, just like, go back inside, man. You don't want any of this. Brother, run! Run as fast as you
Oh, but hold
can.
on.
he's like,
My brother and the Lucky, get the fuck out of here.
That's
Miles, go inside.
Lock the door.
Yeah, so
shut
you
the
guys
blinds.
you guys get to Addie's house with little trouble. Other than that, and yeah, you guys can ask questions if you would like.
Okay, you know, I don't ask this out of any judgment. What do you mean by she's traveling with us? No judgment,
So-
Penny. Just trying to figure out the situation.
Penny, do you mind if I have a quick just step like 2 feet over there so I can have a kind of semi-private conversation with my coworker friends?
If you can hear my
And she takes
melodic
2 feet
rumble.
and then just is in the corner staring at the wall.
She put herself in timeout.
Why is she doing
Yeah.
Why is she
Okay,
doing that?
Kind of huddles everyone over to the other side of the room. Even
Yeah.
Henri is just like, okay, to give some context to Penny's situation. So you know how my
A
mom was, right?
baby.
What was that, sorry?
Little girl.
So you know how my mother was, right? And that I lived in
What
on
was that?
house arrest
Yep.
Yeah.
for 7 years. That put on the pedestal of a religious
Wait.
group.
I didn't hear somebody who said.
I was
Hello?
talking to Arson about when I had said, what was that?
Oh, hold on.
Oh my god. Anarchy!
Anarchy!
Oh, God,
Okay,
sorry.
now I can hear you. I couldn't hear you for some reason.
Oh, weird.
Anarchy!
She is taken over.
She's batting at the screen that's showing me, so she was batting at herself just then.
So baby.
We're all trying to get her attention now.
These people on the screen are funny.
Free entertainment for our cat. Jen-
Anyway, Till, please continue.
Yeah. Sorry. So you know how my mom, like, branded me and such, and that I was in house arrest for 7 years,
Yeah.
overbearing, controlling.
Mhm.
Imagine that, but if I got put up as, like, the optimal child and isolated in a religious sect.
Oh.
That's Penny.
Oh.
We got religious trauma now.
Yeah.
Campaign is everything.
So, like, she, like me, has very rarely been outside. I had more freedom than her. from what I understand.
That's not saying much, considering
Yeah.
what you were dealt with.
Yeah. So the traveling is also because I, traveling with you guys really broadened my horizons and gave me a chance to experience the world, get to know myself, get free from my mom. And I want to give her that chance.
Kid,
And
I love where your heart is, but this isn't some kind of retreat for troubled children, okay? She's literally licking the
looks
wall
at
right now.
Ember, Addie, and then points to myself. It's like, are you sure about that?
That's just a coincidence, okay?
Points to
It's
you.
really
You're just a troubled adult.
Listen, we have more dire things to worry about than your odd little.
But also, we're a person town, Henry.
There's plenty of other people out there. All right, what's the right word for this? I think this is creating a hostile work environment for me.
that's the
You and
correct
Mavis had a
word, yes.
hostile work environment.
That was a little, that was kind of like a back and forth between family members. She literally wants to kill me, and I don't know if I'm the only one here that thinks that she's kind of fucking creepy. I mean, she's still staring at that wall over there, for one.
She
I
doesn't
haven't
have
seen
any.
her. I haven't seen her blink for 30 minutes.
Some
That's
people do.
concerning.
I trance with my eyes open, Henry. That's like 4 hours, and you're weirded out by 30 minutes.
You still blink
Kate, I love
normally.
the method acting.
Yeah, that's really good.
We appreciate it. Oh, try.
Look,
I for one do not want to travel with someone who wants to kill me.
like
You
till
travel with your sword all the time.
So you're on really thin ice today.
okay, all right.
You sound like their mom.
I personally am less upset with the idea of her traveling with us, and more that it was very sudden. And
Sorry, I panicked. She came to me in a dream last night, and she was like, I need your help. I'm on a secret mission that only some of the other priests know about." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll help you. What is it?" I need to kill Henri. And I was like, "Or we don't, and you travel with us and live as a monument to his guilt." Ah!
Okay, yeah, I'm in favor of letting her broaden her horizons and maybe letting her find a reason to not want to kill Henri.
I'm all down for vengeance. Like, I want to,
There's plenty of ways of doing that. I don't know, buy a fucking cat or something, right? Not travel with the motherfucker. It feels like you're trying to enrich her life by making my life worse.
Sorry.
That is the goal, yes.
Addie!
You're not supposed to be hearing this right now.
You
Henri,
raised your voice a little bit, Henri. Sorry.
Henri, I think, in its own way, I think that I don't want to. Like Amber's trying really hard not to be like self-righteous in this moment. She's just like, I am in favor of letting her come with us just in general. I know, Henri, why you might not wander with us. I don't know what to say, honestly. I really don't.
Maybe for starters, no. I don't want to travel with her for I think for one, the obvious reason that she wants to kill me. That's a big one. Usually when you set up camp for the night after fighting some monsters and shit, you at least have the safety and comfort of knowing that the people around you are going to cut your throat while you're sleeping. Now I don't know. I do not longer have that.
But what if we get her to agree to wait until after the Sihonavan champion stuff is done, and then maybe by then we'll convince her to not do it?
Man, nothing's more ironclad than a pinky promise. Thank you for bringing up that idea, Till.
I
That
heard
is
it.
great. That is terrific.
You didn't strike while we were in the cafe. We gave you the benefit of the doubt. Give her the benefit of the doubt.
I can trust my own actions. I cannot trust hers. I'm having. I'm just again. I'm very. I'm having a very hard time trying to relate with someone for Pitt's Rise. Um,
You don't have to relate to her, Henri. Just don't treat her like a subhuman.
again, I'm just thinking about myself right now.
Yeah, that's abundantly clear.
I'm just saying. I think that there's better solutions for this than dragging her along.
Is there? Really? Like, truly? Is there a better solution in a way to help her? Break out of. You called it. I don't like the people that. I don't like the Church of Lathander, Temple of Lathander. I don't like them because the little bit I know is they treat her worse than my mom treated me. And that was a mother thing. If she fully believes, like, child of Lathander's favorite has been told, is also like Lathander's kid. One, that's a weird power dynamic between that's just besides the point. Like, that's fucked up in the head. And you don't like Lathander. Like,
And it is hypocritical of us to support Till trying to get away from his mother, but then reject Penny.
I don't know how to help her other than essentially using you as a I'm really sorry about that, as like the goalpost of just moving the goalpost from now till a few months from now, and then try to get rid of the goalpost entirely in those few months, by undoing the brainwashing that she's definitely been under. Phil's talking very quietly to make sure Penny is not hearing this because they know how Penny does not like comprehend how the people have treated her.
La 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 la.
I think, okay, because I feel like Addie doesn't have really a stake in the conversation because Ember knows Henri and Till knows Penny. I think,
but Addie has a stake in the conversation because this will be a traveling group, so.
That's minor compared to what is currently going on with the personal dynamic. I feel like Addie would genuinely take this moment while everyone else is distracted to ask Penny what she meant, like, fully by, the hello cousin shit. I want to apologize for my words in the cafe earlier, Penny.
Apology accepted.
I'll be right back.
What, how did you know?
Know what?
And I think Addie tilts her head. It's sort of like Addie is definitely trying to gauge if Penny is like genuinely shrug emoji or is playing, doing a bit.
I think it's obvious that Penny is very unfamiliar with a lot of social cues.
Okay.
Being raised in a very secluded religious temple. She's been told what to do and expected to follow through without question. And so while she may listen and pick up a lot of information, whenever she's tried to share it, she has been met with, "That's silly. go to your room, like dismissive gestures, and has gotten used to just moving on. So when Addie dismissed her earlier, she's like, okay, she doesn't want to talk about it. Conversation done, never gonna happen again. Because that's what she's used to.
Right. Interesting that Addie's bringing it up then actively. When you called me cousin.
Oh. Well, I thought it was fairly obvious that we share similar blood.
Not to me.
Perhaps it has been diluted in your family branch.
I wish. Is Shroud here, by the way, Ike? Because I haven't called Shroud back, but Penny just fucking showed up.
Shroud is not here at the moment.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, not at the moment.
I think Addie, like, shakes her head, sort of rubs her eyes. All right. Thank you, Penny.
You're welcome.
Thank you for indulging curiosity. Do you want any
Of
tea?
course. Do you have lavender tea?
In abundance, yes. It's my favorite.
It is my favorite too. With a little lemon and honey, please.
Of course. Then I'll go and, like, start making it. And I guess I will sort of rejoin the conversation with the rest of the party.
Looking at Henri, like, listen, few months until this champion business is done, and then or until she decides to leave early, and then whatever happens from there is out of our hands. Just a few months.
And if she
Henri-
tries,
Henri for
but if
sure
she
dagger eyes at Amber, like, this is a bad idea.
Ember,
This is a bad
Oh,
idea.
Ember is
Oh,
like,
so-
Ember is like,
so-
you look at that, and Ember is just like, I am fully aware of how bad of an idea this is, but I need you to understand that we'll lose any progress with Till if you don't. And I don't know how important that is to you, but I am laying that out there so you are aware of the consequences.
Well, it's pretty clear to me that I'm not going to have much leeway in this conversation. Till, all I'm going to say is that if you care about your friend's life, it's best to keep her as far away from me as possible.
I'm gonna try.
But if you want to keep it to a roll of the dice, go
Yeah.
for it. But just know, if any reason comes up, I will not hesitate in killing her.
If any reason comes up, I'm going to take her and run as far away from this fucking continent as I can.
I think that's a great idea.
But I know she wouldn't want to go with me. So I'm gonna try to not do that to her until I absolutely have to.
Okay.
Thank you, Henri. Thank you.
Sure. Yep.
I owe you for this, Henri.
Speaking a little too soon there, Till.
I owe you for just giving the chance.
And with that, Penny has joined the party. Yay!
Yay!
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
We did it!
Yay!
Is Ember's ulterior motive to maybe like, oh hey, maybe this will be a chance for Henri to be to realize, huh? Maybe my group is as bad of a cult as any other.
What? Gee whiz.
He wins.
Gee
Also, during that
willikers.
entire thing is just like
Good role play, y'all.
Stress.
Till has used all of their brain cells today, and they're just like, ah, shit. Now I gotta babysit Penny.
Yeah, at this time, Trailorine actually calls you all on your
It's our fucking day off, you son of a bitch.
no, hold on. On your Stones of Ascending, and she says, Champions, I do have news for you all. After the festivities of Ultimo Harvest and Hunt's Mark, you will be gaining a new member to your party. She was in here at Castle Dayland just earlier today, and we already put her through a lot of the tests, and we believe she is a good fit for you all.
Amber has this sense of, oh no.
So kind of slowly looks over at Penny like, you didn't.
Didn't what?
All
Who
right.
is
Penny,
it?
is that you?
No!
Have you all already been acquainted with Penny?
Oh no.
Yes!
Hello, can I
Yes, we
please?
have Archmage. Thank you for letting us know the official capacity of it all. So sorry, we have just sort of working at the kinks of a new party member coming in. Do excuse us all, please.
Yes, of course. You'll be you do not have to come into Castle Dalen for any reason other than to go to your suites. I'm not calling you here to my office whatsoever. I just wanted to let all of you know, and when it is time to when the time has come to go to another plane, you will be having an additional party member until Mavis's disappearance is dealt with properly.
Wait a fucking second. Above out of character, Trailorine is also a Grey Blood. Why
Yeah,
the fuck does she
exactly.
think this is a good idea?
Yeah. Maybe she's
Because
hoping for shit to
Tra-
happen between the
listen,
order and you know the temple of
Maybe she's
Lathander, so
pulling
she
that
listen,
doesn't have to deal with
Trailorine
it.
is also a Grey Blood. But like sometimes she just wants to see shit happen. She likes stirring the
Yeah, I was
pot.
gonna say,
Wow.
maybe
Oh
the
my
Fander
God.
Temple, like, pressured her socially into doing
Yeah,
this.
there's
Yeah,
a
entirely.
there's a
No,
moment as Ember is
no,
like, oh no, and then pauses, and then like I think
The
if
temple
Henri
caught wind. The temple absolutely knows Henri's a champion of fucking Sihonavan, so they're like, what better way to get rid of Henri than to put, Lathander's beloved daughter in the crossfire?
Yeah, I think
Hee
there is
Henri.
fully like the geez look on Ember's face before there's a pause where there's like that thought crosses her mind as she looks to Henri like
Henri just has 1,000-yard stare because he
It's so true.
takes one step forward, everybody pulls him back in again.
So Till's just like, well, at least, like, half jokingly to break the tense atmosphere, is at least we got the argument about it out of the way.
yeah, I definitely have preferred this happening here and now rather than this being dropped on us in Trailorine's office.
How nice.
hee.
Yes, I was much more likely to attack Henri if that had happened in an office. Later today at 4 p.m.
Okay.
I'm so glad you came to me in the dream and I was able to convince you to go try chocolate and hot chocolate and chocolate croissants. Woohoo!
It was
think
very
Penny's favorite
delicious,
food
but
is
now my
chocolate.
stomach feels weird.
You ate a lot of chocolate. Have you eaten anything else today, Penny?
Addie is making me some tea.
I already made the tea. I've probably
Addie
refilled
has-
2 cups
Addie
already.
has made me some tea.
Oh, right. Oh,
At
I
least she'll be
will go
hygiene.
make you some oatmeal.
Do not put oil in the oatmeal, Tilly.
That's
I-
a great idea, Till. Make it just the way you make it. That's a very special way you make it. Go right ahead.
Oh, okay. I can do this. I can do this.
Do you want
Honey,
help,
I don't think
Till?
I should do this unless I'm gonna burn down your kitchen.
All right, no, I can do it.
Okay, I'll come help.
No, I need a minute to think.
Okay.
I think Addie's just like, okay, and he's just like mage handing shit and like cooking on just like.
I think.
Like, not even here right now. Just
Yeah, and I imagine we don't all have
Just kind
to.
of awkwardly standing there now, like.
Henry leaves, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yes,
I was gonna-
yeah.
I was gonna say, I can't imagine all of you are staying in here while this is occurring.
Yeah, well, yeah, Ember's stuck in this, like, I feel like I should stay to support my friends, but also I feel like I shouldn't stay. This feels like a weird situation.
Till looks at Addie, or not Addie, at Ember, and just like gives like the awkward, like, I got this.
Are you sure? I can stay for moral support.
Ember, I
We have-
cherish our friendship deeply. You're not that great at moral support.
I am very aware, but the offer still stands.
If I need help, if I need emergency aid, I will call you.
Okay. And then
I'm
I
gonna
will.
just take Penny on a tour of Nova Ether. That can't
sounds-
go wrong, right? Right?
I don't think
I
so.
don't see why not.
And then I will look at. I will also like just step in the kitchen and very quietly offer the same thing to Addie. Like, I can stay if you need another person for moral support. I know I'm not the best at it, but
if you'd like.
I'm not asking about what I'd like. I'm asking about what you'd like.
I think Addie had been like sort of staring like out her kitchen window, like absent-mindedly stirring the oatmeal. I think she would like look at Ember, and Ember can tell like she looks tired. I think I would appreciate the company.
Okay. And I will, if Till takes Penny out, I will like post
After
up.
we eat the oatmeal and stuff, like.
Yeah, we'll post
Till-
up in
till
the
we'll- Yeah,
post
then
up in a
Addie's
corner of the kitchen and just be there as like a physical moral support, but I won't say a damn word if Addie would prefer not to talk.
Okay. And I think that is a very good place to end it for tonight.
Damn.
Whack.
Hey, at least we
Congrats on your
didn't
new
get
party
it
member,
dropped on us
guys.
suddenly. Like, the trailer calls us up in the afternoon and is just like, so I have the new member of the new champion here for you. If you'd like to come in and meet her. Walks in, it's Penny, and it's just Till's just like, oh fuck no.
Kate and I have been sitting on this one.
Yeah, we could tell.
We have been sitting on this one.
I just Till out here being like, yeah, I'm happy to help my friend who's like suddenly out of it. Oh no. Literally, I actually took notes today, guys. Literally wrote, she needs my help. She needs me to help she needs help killing Henri. Maybe I can convince her not to not kill Henri.
The problem in Ember's mind wasn't convincing Penny not to kill Henri, it was convincing Henri to not kill Penny.
Henri. Yeah. That's the main concern.
So here's the thing. Till could not convince Henri. Till was fully hoping and praying Ember would handle that.
Yeah.
The
That's
smart
why-
bet.
Yeah, that's
Till
why
could
I
handle
stayed
Penny.
out of this conversation more or less, because in reality, she didn't have a state. Like, she and Henri aren't friends
No.
in any capacity. They aren't really even
At all.
like neutral. Like they're the barest hint of neutral towards one another. They
Mm-hmm.
acknowledge each other's existence.
Yeah,
Penny
Till-
showing up is like thrown Addie for
Yeah.
a fucking loop, and is
See-
just like, I don't know what the fuck to do with this.
I was under the
Justin, remember when we were talking earlier and you were like, I swear to God, if it was Penny, and I was like, wouldn't that be funny?
I fucking knew it, bro. Knew it for the longest time.
Literally earlier today, Justin was like, if it's fucking Penny, I'm gonna lose my shit. And I
It's
was like,
fucking
yeah,
Penny.
that'd be crazy, right?
That would be crazy.
That'd be crazy.
yeah, but we love Till going.
Yeah, I need help. Okay, to kill Henri. Oh no!
Oh no!
Till immediately, what if you live as an embodiment of guilt? Fully knowing Henri will not feel guilt about it. Fully
Man.
knowing Henri does not, at the very least, like to them, has not, will not, probably doesn't ever feel guilty about killing Athelstan in like a way that like will like sit in his chest and like obviously there's the guilt of killing friend, but from how he's been saying it, Till is interpreting it as he feels like it was I had to do it. So you don't really feel like the deep emotional prostrating yourself later guilt. Till is fully bullshitting of just the yeah, he'll definitely like prostrate himself to you months down the road and let you know. Till does not think that at all. Till is fully playing their 20 charisma up of just the placating, distracting, like
Con man-esque.
yeah, essentially it's just going fully using the fact that they have been one of Penny's only friends in life to manipulate Penny to not kill Henri or to not want to kill Henri.
Love that.
And Penny trusts them wholeheartedly.
And the thing is, Till is also doing it for her benefit of like the let's get her away
From
from
that
the
idea.
crazy religious people. Is Till's reading, especially now with the context of having read their dad's journal, they're even more like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Because now they have that of just like, uh-oh, Penny's people might not like Henri's people. That's not good.
I was on the fence of Penny was another one of those characters that I thought of as a how could I make an interesting paladin that I could bring into a game as a backup character? And then I was like, maybe she's Althosin's daughter. And if she's related in that way to Henri, nah, Warlock is a better class. So that's kind of how that option happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she
No.
was originally going to be a paladin, and then I was like, no, Warlock works so much better for her backstory.
No, it's
It's
not
good.
even that.
It was way funnier.
Kate, which
Yeah.
is Kate, as always, just thinks about how to make my life more difficult. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to remind you. Of the paladin I came up with yesterday for you, or that I adapted for you that you fucking love.
Well, this paladin ain't walking around making my life hell for however many sessions going forward.
Yeah,
That was my entire
Ember
goal of
walking
this.
in, seeing a warlock. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh,
God,
this is
it-
going to be a train wreck.
God,
Brad, I also loved how you just like went with the warlock thing yourself, because I was gonna have something where it was like, oh yeah, you immediately get the heebie-jeebies because she's a warlock, but you just did it yourself, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those
Good
those like walks
Till's
in, see the
rapidly
black eyes.
catching on.
Yeah.
Till is rapidly catching on of warlocks are not liked by Henri and co.
Warlocks are
Warlock equal
usually a kill on sight.
Getting there.
Henri and
Till,
co.
we're working with the passive 13 insight for Till.
Ember
Getting there.
Ember normally stoic as shit is there like, oh
And
no.
I'm sorry, I love the
Till
mini
immediately seeing that is like,
conversation. I love the mini conversation of like, hey, under no circumstances should we tell Henry this person's a warlock. Looks over at Penny, black eyes, most warlock motherfucking.
Yeah.
The
So-
little warlock to warlock and warlock.
Yeah,
no,
this was
was
Ember
never
just
gonna
like
said that.
there's a chance that he's gonna know immediately, but I have to do some mitigation.
Till saying,
I have to try.
no, under no circumstances. Till also
Well,
knowing all of the bomb drops about Penny beforehand, and it's just like,
yeah.
I didn't
Arson and I
know
have talked
this.
a lot about Penny until.
And I love that for you
Yeah.
guys. I'm
Oh man, the
so-
fact that also Penny has known who Till Dad
Yeah,
was the
right?
whole time.
Yeah,
I'm surprised
yeah,
that wasn't
we're
a bigger thing, bro.
Well, the thing, part of it
That
is
has
just
to be
like
addressed
Till
this session.
Till didn't want to bring it up to Henri at that. It was one of those things that they didn't want to have to use their dad as like leverage of like that. They felt weird going, and she
Yeah.
knows more about my dad, because that feels like they're placing value on what Penny
Well,
knows
when I-
instead of
when I
Penny as a
said-
friend.
When I say I'm surprised it wasn't more of a bigger thing, I'm surprised you
Oh, yeah. But
Till
when
wasn't
it was
pissed
one on
off
one.
at at Penny for that,
Well, the thing is,
think
they
they
haven't
didn't
had
know and they
contact in
never
7
asked.
years. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's one of those things. If they only had contact, the first time they had contact was in 7 years, roughly, was like that sending that Till sent before Morgana. That was
Yeah.
the first time they've talked.
Yeah, I
So,
I
yeah.
also
Till did not even
imagine it
think
hasn't
about it.
it hasn't fully hit the wait a minute. I've been
Yeah,
running
so
around
Penny
all
and-
of Sihonavan for this bullshit, and Penny has known?
Mother.
Yeah. So
No.
basically the idea is they became friends after the one shot that we had. Cause Till and Black Pearl would drag Till along to all of these like religious festivals, and Penny, being on this high pedestal with the Temple of Lathander would also be dragged along. So they kind of like kept each other company for
It's
like
those rich
years
kids at a
of
party where
festivals.
they gravitate.
Yeah. And then when Till tried to escape, Penny tried to help them, and they both got caught and were both separated and basically cut off from each other for all that time.
And Till didn't have access to the influence to get sending or anything until recently, thanks to being a champion because of their mother.
Yeah. And Penny didn't get access to higher training and therefore the dream spell until recently because she was being trained to assassinate Henri.
Oh boy.
Trained. What?
I'm
I feel like Penny's just a
I'm-
sacrificial lamb to cause more problems.
100%. 100%.
Like,
Just
in
wait
no
till we
world
get
would
to the
Penny
prophecy reveal.
oh
The
god.
the what?
not that shit.
No, I knew you were going to pull out the hello cousin.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we had talked about that too.
Yeah, we had talked about that, and like I was wondering, I was like, it was either going to be like absolutely immediately, or it was going to be in like the wackiest way possible, knowing you, Kate.
Yeah. No, I was like, it has to be immediate because I gotta get Addie in on this drama.
Yeah, no, because Addie, if you had to pull that in, Addie would be like,
I have no.
"What's here?"
Yeah, I have no reason to connect with this person except that she is now joining us.
Yeah, Till feels so bad for just essentially going, we're traveling with this person now. Till genuinely feels really bad about doing that, especially doing that to Henri, knowing how complicated this is. But it was a
Complicated is a nice way of putting it.
yeah, but it was
Yeah,
kind of
sure
Till it's
is.
like to Till it's like
Sure
a
is.
she joins us or I leave the group to kidnap her and get off the continent.
Listen, I just want to put it in perspective for you, okay? Henri just got off the roller coaster of making sure that Till was off the hit list and smoothing that all over. Holiday's rolling around. He's like, man, smooth sailing. Everything's gonna be.
It's gonna be the
chill.
chillest holiday
Yeah,
ever.
Mavis
Oh,
just
God.
taking-
Niece a birthday present.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. And then, oh god, fucking Warlock poster child.
Yeah.
It ain't even a discreet Warlock, bro. Like, I couldn't come up with a better like Warlock person than what
Yeah,
fucking Kate
no,
cooked up.
genuinely feels fucking bad about that. Like, Till feels really bad, but especially with like what Henri helped them realize and like their growth
Yeah.
with that. Looking at Penny and going, I can do that for her. I am so sorry for the rest of you, but I can't like abandon my friend and let that let her continue being used like this.
Yeah, which, like, you know, once Ember got caught up to the point, she's like, all right, that I understand. It was more the all of a sudden, yeah, she's now the trailery was like, yeah, she's traveling with you. Ember's like, are you?
Like,
Are you
we don't even
fucking
have a
kidding
fucking
me?
choice anymore.
Henri's whole thing with it is that's nice you want to do that. One, I'm not interested in healing random children like that. And two, there's no point in healing that person if they end up dead. You know what I mean? If not by me, then by association. So this is a bad idea.
Yeah, Till's just hoping and praying right now. Because if worse comes to worse, Till will just grab Penny and leave the continent. That is their plan Z, is they are grabbing Penny and fucking leaving.
But, like,
Imagine they find Mavis when they leave the continent.
What's up, guys?
We just go to a different plane to find Mavis.
I'm sure Mavis is fine.
She's probably fine.
I'm kind of excited because knowing what I know about Penny, I don't think Addie can resist talking to Penny about, you know, capital It. Like, genuinely cannot resist, because it is... Addie has found potentially the only other fucking person in the peninsula who understands how it feels and what's going on, but can also, I think, can empathize with Penny in a way of is looking at Penny and is realizing that could have been me. That could still be me. And is both morbidly curious to put Penny under a microscope. I'm so sorry, Penny. Addie's a little fucking weird.
It's not. It wouldn't be the first time for her.
Addie's gonna try to resist that urge. She tries to resist that urge all the time. But also the like paranoia.
I'm gonna go and stop the recording because I forgot that the recording.
Oh yeah.